I, I, I. Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. Where, all right, currently, what is? Oh, whoa, ho, ho, whoa, what is going on? Like, currently, what is being shown is Limbus Company, but we won't be on this for long. Cause I have some things I want to play, things I want to do. I gotta fix this stream because it's like the wait, is my mic working? Okay, I can turn it up. I can turn it up a little bit. I a little safe turn it up. I gotta fix the stream because I think the background real nice. Uh, but it doesn't fit well like with the layout for like everything. Okay, so like it's like really bad. Uh, it like because it's like it's too squished. Like I want the manga panels in the back to be showing. Like I can't really like do that. So it's kind of like sad, but this I have to do for now. I think that's good. Today, today obviously starting off with some Limbus Company, but that is not the purpose. That's not my purpose here. My purpose here is to play a Roblox game I've been kind of getting addicted to recently. Mm, silly me. A Roblox game I've been kind of getting addicted to recently called Szechuan School High School Roleplay. I kind of enjoy it. I've kind of been enjoying it a lot. And so if I can actually get my thumbnail that I was gonna use, ugh. But first off, as per usual, we'll play a bit of a different game and wait till if any see if anyone files in, and if people fall in, then I'll go ahead and start like stream immediately. Or not go ahead and well, stream's already started. What am I talking about? People fall in, then I'll go ahead and start playing again. But ugh, I gotta. God, I gotta make sure people join first. I gotta make sure people start watching. Because if not, then I'll be streaming for nothing. And my man raised no scrub. Okay. First off, I gotta take this comment section and like make it so I can see like it on OBS because I can't see it on OBS right now. Okay, I don't even know how to. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot how to even like do that. It's previewed. No, it's docs. Can I? How do I edit this? Dude, I haven't like streamed in like so long that I don't even know what I'm doing. Um, I completely forgot how to stream. Uh, which I mean, I guess that's my fault because I haven't streamed like, dude. I did the last time I streamed. Um, what was I streaming last time? What? Oh, the last time I streamed, I was streaming. What was I streaming? Oh, yeah. Last time I streamed, I was streaming. That new Arknights game. The game actually drained me. It drained the life out of me. Like I did not enjoy that game. Not one bit. Not one bit. Um, do I think it's the worst, most atrocious game I've ever played? No. Do I want to play it again? No. Uh, it just was not very fun. And not to say the game was like bad, like I said, like I enjoyed it. Well, I actually think okay. I don't know what just happened to me that like the past like 2 seconds, but I think I was just talking without like realizing the words that come out of my mouth because I didn't enjoy it. I don't know why I just said that. No, I played that game and I did not enjoy it one bit. Okay, just not, just did not enjoy it. So we are going to. I stopped, took a break for 3 weeks, because that game was just it wasn't like bad. It just that game was this is not my type of game. This is not my type of game at all in the slightest. But it's fine. It's fine. We are currently live now on this game that I just cannot. Uh, I for some reason I just cannot change the thumbnail on my stream. God. But it's fine. This game I actually like kind of like. So I don't know what's going on and why I can't change my thumbnail, but it always does this one. And I personally don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to solve this issue about not being able to change my thumbnail. Hey, another thing I probably should have done like all this I'm doing right now, before I start streaming. You know, see if I get this one to work. Yada yada yada. This is this that that. Did not do that, and so now I'm gonna have to do it while I'm live already. Not the smartest I do, but I mean, file is bigger than 2 MB. Like I cannot make my days. I'm gonna just do Asian Peter Griffin meme. You're reading my thumbnail. Even though I had a full planned out thumbnail, it was beautiful. Guess this just won't be. Where did it even go? Just saved the picture and it just disappeared off into the ether. Now, like I said, I'll get on the game soon enough. Okay, I just need to go through the devices of like doing a couple of things, and then we can hop on the game. If I can even change the thumbnail of this damn stream. All right, that I have to do for now. All right. All right, dude, I need to catch up on Limbus. I've not even like really touched Canto 9 yet. I've gotten through some of it, but I think saying I've gotten through some of it's a little bit of an overstatement. Barely got through any of it, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, now today I'm gonna do a different approach. I'm going to scroll through every channel Discord server that I'm in, and if there is a self, I'm gonna try to say, if there's a self promo channel, I'll use it. Again, now normally what I used to do is I would used to go through like a couple of channels and then self promote like here or there. Now what I'm gonna do today, I'm going to try to actually get followers. Maybe I should start taking YouTube a little seriously. Okay, a little more seriously than I take YouTube a little bit more seriously. than like more serious than I have been taking it. Um, Not to say like I haven't been taking it seriously, but I could definitely be like less lax about it per se. Um, I mean I can most definitely be less lax about it and actually like try to make it to the goats. Yo, I'm gonna be like top creators one day, so trust me. Oh, okay. Mm. Again, probably should have done this like a lot sooner. I think I'll be able to get on soon now because it shouldn't take me that much to do it. Ah, dude, I really don't want to fight this stupid whale. The blind obsession whale. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even care to figure out its name. But damn, do I hate that blind obsession whale? Like genuinely, it's so annoying. Actually, it's not annoying to deal with. I think I'm just larping. Oh, ooh. See what I did there? That word is in the title of the stream. But I just don't like fighting like any blind obsession. Well, to be fair, I am in just regular mirror dungeons because don't have hard. They don't have hard mode yet. So I have to do 3 separate mirror dungeons in order to like get one. Excuse me. I have to do 3 separate mirror dungeons in order to get like the amount of rewards I would get like doing one hard for my weeklies. Oh my days, do I hate that? Like like genuinely. I hate that I have to go sit through 3 whole mirror dungeons. Cause like I normally like I get in. Okay, well I don't hate it. Cause like I normally like what I do is I used to play like mirror dungeons over and over again like so much time. So I don't hate it like the most. But like God, I just don't want to play 3 mirror dungeons. If I can do it in one, let me do it in one. I really don't understand. Like, I don't understand why I have to lost my train of thought. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I don't understand why they don't just release hard mode alongside the actual mirror dungeons. Like, I don't get it. Like the mirror dungeon change, okay. Release hard mode with it. I, I mean, it's that simple, you know. But they don't do that, and so I mean, it's not a big complaint. Like it's like I'm talking about like oh my days, they're touching the issue, but I'm not busting my balls about it. But like, damn, I have to do. I'm putting in more work, and I think right now I'm just complaining, because if I think about it, like I'm just complaining that oh my days, I have to actually play the game, and so it actually like that makes it sound like a chub, but oh, playing Limbus is just not the same as it used to be. Like I used to have so much fun just like playing mirror dungeons over and over, testing out teams, seeing how fast I can complete a mirror dungeon. But like now, like it's like the same process, like over and like over again. And I wish I had more content like outside of story mirror dungeons. Like, I mean, I guess they have like the refraction railway, but like I cleared that easily. I guess I can see if I can beat it in less turns, but I cleared the refraction railway easy, and then I went and beat the Bogak like extremely. That Bogak wasn't a challenge. Uh, and so I am like now stuck doing mirror dungeons because like once I complete the story, it's over. I mean, I guess I can go and like back and fight like play through some of the other story that I just I don't know, just for fun. I could go back and play Kanto 5 and just be miserable for the rest of my life. Because God, did that Kanto just suck. But like, I don't really want to, you know. But again, I guess I just gotta play the game. I don't know. Maybe it's 'cause I'm not like actually like thinking. You know, I'm kind of just like win rate my way through it. Because again, there's like the hard content. I guess Mirror Dungeon hard is like hard, but I'm not really like sitting there seeing like it's like 415 in the Mirror Dungeon, because at some point the Mirror Dungeon just like starts just throwing BS at you, and I just really don't want. I just don't want to do that. Like I think I will once I will once I. Okay, you're finally not activating that. Thanks, Don. I will once I like build up enough like the cost. Ooh, was it like Starlight? Like the cost. If I build up enough of that to where I can like um max out on everything. Excuse me. I'll run through the mirror dungeon with my rupture team. Damn. Oh god. Oh, silly me. I'll run through the mirror dungeon with my rupture team to see like, oh, can my team really beat 415? But it's like at a certain floor, they just start throwing out stuff that I just rather like not deal with. You know, like I get it. Like, oh, I want to be a completionist. I want to finish the season 7 rewards, season 9 rewards, season 8. I want to finish the season 8 rewards. But I just just don't want to do that. Is it season 8? I think it might actually just be season 7. I don't remember. I don't remember. It's all blending together. I think I killed this guy this turn. Maybe not after that. Yeah, I'm like, never mind. I take it back. I thought I was gonna kill this guy. Oh, Dawn, we're not. Dawn, what are we doing? Oh my days, back to back, guys. Guys, it's 13. It's a 13 coin skill. We can beat that. I guess that was our skill ones. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not sure at all. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted that. I should have actually paid attention to my skills and not hit win rate. All right, solid damage. Ah, I don't have my. Are we for real hopeless clashing? Yo, come on, bro. Dude, like, what's called? He's Honglu in what's can't even think of his name. And he's the ID though, like the poised, well, Purgus ones. I'm like blanking on the name of it. The Office Fixers. Not what they're called. Um, you just know. You just know. Although they're like some pretty good IDs, in my opinion. Pretty good, actually. I don't. I have not made like do the dual bullet thing where like it does like a ton of damage. But that's because I mean my poise team isn't leveled up, so I'm only using them in like easy mirror dungeons, brother. I do not care to level up these guys to figure it out. We're in easy mirror dungeons. I'm using moves, and I'm calling it quits. I'm just I'm just using moves, bro. Like I mean, I guess I can like think about it, you know, or not, or I don't have to. I can just keep throwing these moves out. It'll work. I promise you it will. All right. I think we're getting. How long have I been? I don't know. I've been streaming long. 12 minutes. I think. I'll give it to like 30 minutes. And at the 30-minute mark, if no one has come see little me, then I'll just start immediately. No, no one probably will join. But damn, do I just not care? I persevere. I hate playing these things. I'll persevere. Damn it. I'm already tired. I'm already tired. I'm, dude. 12 minutes in. 12 minutes in, and my eyes are already dragging. I am already struggling to keep my eyes open. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. click it, click it. Ooh, you hate it. Jealousy stuff overrated. And would you heard of the internet, girl? Ugh. But I don't even know how to get Don Quixote to activate, like you're saying. I just, and again, it's like one of those things. Like I'm not taking these IDs outside of Mirror Dungeon. Outside of Mirror Dungeon, easy. Like the Rupture ones that are already like leveled up. Yeah, you guys are coming outside of Mirror Dungeon, easy. But I show you IDs, you are Mirror Dungeon forever. So I just don't feel like reading what they do. I don't feel like my Rupture team is my only like leveled up team, and I don't really like. Unless it's an ID that comes. Well, actually, a lot of rupture, charge, and bleed. I'm pretty sure are the only teams where my IDs are like significantly leveled up. So if you're not one of those, you're Mirror Dungeon locked. Sorry, sorry. And in rupture and charge are the only IDs I take outside of like Mirror Dungeon easy. Like rupture, Mirror Dungeon hard all the way. And not yeah, rupture. Charge also Mirror Dungeon hard already. Love charge, especially that new W Core piece clip that came out last year. God, do I love that ID. Now, personally, do I think Heathcliff should have? Do I think Heathcliff should have gotten um Cassetti instead? Absolutely. I got Heathcliff got robbed of a lifetime not getting Cassetti. There's genuinely no reason Heathcliff should not have gotten Cassetti. There's none. Inconceivable. You just cannot convince me Heathcliff should not have gotten Cassetti. But that's just me. That's just me. I actually just I get mad just thinking about like what we were robbed of. And Cassetti would have been like the greatest thing. And Cassetti hit. That's the second time actually that he got robbed out of an ID, and it went to Marisol. Lei Lei Hong should have went to Heathcliff. I don't know why are we sub. What happened? Did someone die? I think someone died. Lei Hong should have went to Heathcliff. There is there is no way that Lei Hong didn't go to Heathcliff. Actually, like what is it with the obsession with Marisol getting IDs for people he just don't deserve to get IDs for? It it happens. It happens. It happens so many times. Like Marisol got Lehawk, didn't deserve it. Marisol got Cassetti, didn't deserve it. Marisol got what is it, Camilla? I think it's his name. Didn't deserve it. Oh my days! Give this man an ID that actually fits him. Cause like, what am I looking for? This boy does not get an. He only gets IDs that does not need to go to him. What is this? Oh my god! There's a new Chink Association West section. Okay, it's just this guy. Yeah, this thing association ID did not deserve it. That's a Honglu ID. It is a Honglu ID. But no, you know what Honglu gets? The stupid Bloodfiend Hunters. Why did he get that? Babu had a Kim. That's fine. That's the Marisol ID. I'll give him Babu had a Kim. Lei Hong did not deserve to go. He's pissed me off. I am so glad that he already has a middle ID, so everyone in their mama knows that middle ID deserves Heathcliff. If Heathcliff does not get that, if Heathcliff does not get a Ricardo ID, I'm mad. I'm mad. I, Heathcliff deserves Ricardo. Heathcliff deserves Ricardo 10 times over. There is no way Heathcliff doesn't get Ricardo. That's all there is to it. If I see a middle ID, if I see a middle ID and it is not and it's Ricardo, first off, I am glad this the middle nurse father went to Otis, okay? Because if it went to Heathcliff, that means no Ricardo, and no Ricardo Heathcliff is just pure insanity. If they do not give Heathcliff Ricardo, I'm gonna have words to say and things to do. It's so perfect. It is so just absolutely. They are the same person. Like, oh, please, please, Project Mood, just give it to him. Just give him the damn ID. He deserves it. Let Heathcliff be who he wants to be. Let him thrive. Okay. Got him crying. Days. I don't even know what this day anymore. Limbus Company, Project Moon, King Ji Hong, whatever that guy's name is, Kim Hu, I don't even know. KJH. You will give me my IDs, and if not, I'm gonna rage. Dude, every time Dawn activates that ability, I mean, it's cool, but it's always so late. It's always too late. Ho! Should this be a Project Moon stream? I actually low-key just want. I don't even play Roblox anymore. Actually, I actually yeah no. I'm not even gonna play Roblox. We're changing up the stream name. I was gonna play Chessroom School Roleplay, but I think I'm just gonna play Canto 9 of Limbus Company, Heathcliff. So every day I start the morning with fresh hatred. Oh. All right, let's see what I again. I was going to play that Roblox game, but damn it, I can't even bring myself to do it. I just wanna play Limbus. It's the only game. It's the only game that means anything to me. Now I just gotta find Heathcliff. 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 I actually, guys, we're gonna conceive a genius thumbnail together. Heathcliff. Actually, no, I'm just gonna look up Canto 9 and call it a day. No, I should have made a. I didn't know I was gonna just play like random games. Heathcliff. 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 Wait, can I put this as my thumbnail? There's blood everywhere. Why I'm not enjoying Canto 9 so far? Get out of my face. You're a scrub. You're a scrub. Whoever said that. Whoever. Okay, I'm almost spoiling myself. Okay, I think I'm spoiling myself for Canto 9. Heathcliff Julius Limbus. Limbus. That grade 9 fixer? I better stay out of there. I'm finished. Midsummer Night Stream. My collar bloom and my neck's red. Alright. Alright, what title required? Limbus. First off, brackets live. And then Limbus. Limbus Canto 9 game. Canto 9 is Canto 9 is something question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark question mark and then we're gonna change this Chinese Peter Griffin thumbnail to picture. Where did it go? Where did that picture go? Okay, never mind. Haha. We're doing something else now. Virgilius. File is not an image. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's an image. Do you know why they told me it wasn't an image? Alright. We're actually gonna do brum 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 brum. Alright. Now we're gonna upload this image, which is just Virgilius just kinda standing there. Alright. Now, in favor of Canto 9, we're playing Canto 9. Ryoshi and Roland. We are going to Heathcliff. You're gonna have to say bye bye. You're gonna have to say bye bye, Heathcliff. You're gonna move. You're gonna move from the corner. Bye bye. Say bye bye. Everyone say bye bye. Oh, my name's Heathcliff. Oh, damn. Heathcliff is gone. Who will come and be here now? Oh, damn. Heathcliff is gone. I wonder who will come and take his place. What? Who is that? Ha! It's Ryoshi, the strongest sinner ever. How do I flip her? I don't like the way she's standing. How do I flip her? How do I flip her? How do I flip her, actually? Wait, what do I... Oh! Oh my... Okay, maybe I need to get her standing without the sword. Wait! I think I just spoiled myself. Yeah, she's just staying there. You just gotta see without a sword. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. My name is Ryoshi. Alright. I'll finish this mirror dungeon and I'll hop straight back into where I left off in Canto 9. First off, actually, I want to go to full screen mode. Just guys. My name is Heathcliff. No, wait, I don't want it. I don't want it to snap. I don't want it snapping to like a surface. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Ah, my name is Heathcliff. Wait. First of all, I gotta check and see if this is actually centered. It doesn't need to be centered, actually, just... Okay, it's low-key a little stretched, but... Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Gonna refresh anyway, even though I can't afford anything. No, No, get me out of this mirror, does it? I want to play Kanto 9 now. I haven't even like because we're dropping IDs for characters. I haven't even seen yet. Okay, I have this girl right here. Where obviously you see, oh, ooh. Obviously I say I have her because I get a loading screen for her. And I don't even know who this is. Oh, the unsevering. Okay, where am I don't know how many like pieces there are in this Kanto, but we're gonna find out. I think it's this way. Says Sinclair. Haha. This is the only area with the lights on. It says broadcast sector. Can someone tell me? Oh, my brain just shut off. Can someone tell me coming here was the right decision? I can't read. All the other routes were blocked off, save for the one leading to this sector. It looked like we'd have to end up here, one way or another. It's hard to see anything when it's this dark. With most of the power down, this door shouldn't be locked. Stop! Take another step closer and you'll be forcing our hand. A familiar voice boomed from a loudspeaker, delivering a sharp warning. This entire area is laden with security mines. Even if you somehow manage to pass the minefield, you have to face the rest of us. I'm warning you, every one of us in here is combat ready. And if you think you're stronger than us, we have self-destructive devices, bombs filled with super mini sawtooth shrapnel. Sawtooth shrapnel. Hold on a second. Was I supposed to say the heck? And I thought my handwriting was bad. Oh, here. Throwing this bomb will result in an explosion covered with 100. It comes 100-meter radius from the detonation point. Hey, that's a taboo violation, you know. At least try to come up with something actually convincing. Anyways, turn around and walk away right now, or we're gonna bury all you under this facility. We can hear everything, you know. It's highly probable that the bomb is a bluff. Any bomb that falls under the category of explosives must be planted on an object surface. Per rule set by the head. There's a rule made by a head that an explosive must be planted on an object surface. Did she not say the objects? Why is that? Can you not throw bombs in the city? Can you not just? Well, I can understand why. Because like, but is that? So you're telling me that the claw guy is gonna come execute me if I just throw a bomb? What if I plant it onto something and then I throw at something? The bomb is still planted onto something. Is that considered a taboo, or is that like fine? You know, am I fine? Am I fine doing that? And that boast of the blast beggars belief. Such a wide radius, sure to break boundaries and bands and bounds. Sure, but I wasn't bluffing about the landmines. Take one more step forward, and bolts of overcharged electricity will make barbecue out of you. As the voice behind the microphone began to grow increasingly irritated, it also became even more familiar. I was pretty sure I heard it somewhere before. According to Alyssa, Hohenheim should be around here somewhere. Wait, did you say Alyssa? That voice. It seems we are not mistaken. Oh, these are the detective people. Now I'm certainly recognize this voice. That voice would rather not welcome tells me that these individuals are good to be let through. That voice, Faust would rather not welcome. The voice Faust would rather not welcome tells Faust that these individuals are going to be approached. Oh, it was a Hohenheim in his new ego gear. A heavy thunk, and then the doors of the broadcast sector inched open, but before we could even take a step properly, I just can't read. Before we could even take a proper look at the people held inside. What? You guys, you should have told us sooner. Yeah, the distortion detector, that's what you are. Yeah. Remember me? Yo, are we gonna get an idea of this girl? Because I actually kind of like her. Yo, Rodion. Oh, no, but Rodion has to get the thumb nurse father. Because if Rodion doesn't get that girl, I'm just going to kill myself. It's just so obvious who she should get. It should be her. Remember me? Oh, it's Miss Ezra. We came face-to-face with Ezra, who video called us with a plethora of information on Blood Fiend's prior to our mission in La Mancha Land. Heard you say the day in La Mancha Land. And thanks to yours truly, I bet. So care to tell me which one's the Blood Fiend extraordinaire on your team? Huh? What? Oh, well, that's. I heard she got her arm cut off. Don't know how true that is, but I would like to see it chopped off. Why don't we skip the pleasantries for now, Ezra? The next person to show up was Moses. I saw her on the video call too, team leader at LCD, if memory serves right. Were you the one who threatened us with the nonsense about bombs, Ezra? I mean, what other choice did we have? What other choice did I have? We were starting to believe that we were the only survivors out there, and then bam, a dozen or so footsteps rushing the sector out of nowhere. We couldn't even check who you guys were because the screens were all busted. Ezra gestured towards the blank surveillance screen in the broadcast sector with her chin. Isn't there like another one of these guys? I thought there was like 3 distortion detectives. Is there not? We do pop a quick Google search. Distortion detectives. Yeah, I thought there was 3 of these guys. Oh, he does show up. He does show up later on. Okay. Yeah, but I thought he was bad though. I thought he was low-key Hitler. I think. Oh, there's a lot more than 3. But I'm not sure if she is a distortion detective or not. Apparently she has a owner. And I don't know who this character is, and does not. She's mentioned in this Kanto, but it actually doesn't show like spoilers or anything, so I'm going to assume she's just a bum character. You, on the other hand, contains major spoilers, but he assists us, so and he's not an enemy unit. So, but I heard he did some bad things. So I'm gonna move on. Oh my god! And this girl right here, that is said to be Otis's OG, and she does look so much like Otis and Otis clone theory. But wait, Limbus Company Chief Executive Director. What? When was this told to us? When was this told to us? She's not even in Encantos. What is this? This is the Chief Executive Director of Limbus Company. Her full involvement and motives for the company is currently unknown. During Kanto 1X, he is delivered. Okay. Oh, okay. Just spoiled myself. Just spoiled myself. Silly me. For your information, Mr. Genius over there is trying to fix the security cameras. He said it's going to take a while with the power outage, though. Oh, Hohenheim is. Oh, the other guy's still alive. Oh, so they just left the other girl to die. That's sad. I didn't expect our paths to cross again for anything good, but certainly never pictured it happen like this. Underneath the array of monitors, as we're pointed at, we found Hohenheim looking even more haggard than we remembered. We gave us a faint, welcoming nod as he fiddled with his tangled powered circus. Hello, I'm relieved to see that there aren't any injuries among you. Martin stepped forth and offered us a greeting. Hohenheim chose to skip. In any case, you say it was a list who let you know of our location. Yeah, sorry. If she's not with you, she must be either gravely wounded or already dead. She's badly hurt, but we're searching for ways to help her. This book gave Hohenheim a block. Looked as though she was taken aback by his cold certainty regarding his own subordinate's fate. Searching? You talk as if you're talking as if you're playing a game of scavenger hunt. It might have been better to end her miseries than in there. What? Haven't you seen how we handle things? She still got shot. Don't be quick to throw in the towel. Please don't misunderstand. Some of these assailants, they seem to enjoy torturing the victim. That's what's keeping our boss on edge. Boss and I were near the laboratory when the attack started. There weren't many employees around, but the broadcast sector happened to be close by. Probably the only reason we were able to find cover here in one piece. Verily, young Alyssa shall persevere steadfastly. We have vowed to return and deliver her from death. Thank you. I'm sure Alyssa is hanging on to your promise. Sorry to break up this touching moment, but if you're here, that color fixture should be on his way too, right? Where the heck is he now? I wonder if he's already off to find the attackers. Where is Virgilius? I think about it. I don't remember like the start of this Kanto much. Where did Virgilius go? Because was he not with us? He stayed back to fight the nurse father, did he? No, he didn't. Where's Virgilius right now? Moses, who had been staring at Otis since we came in, turned to gaze. Why are you staring at Otis? Team leader, if we can regroup with the Red Gate, I think we have more than enough fighting chance, even without our baby V. Yes, but it would seem the Red Gaze is not here with them. Just a look on their faces is enough to confirm that. Dude, they had to take Virgilius out because if Virgilius was in the Kanto, Virgilius probably would run a train on like everyone here, bro. Like this wouldn't happen. Maybe not. But I don't. Virgilius is like a lot stronger than he's like letting on, and than what they showed us. If Virgilius was here, Virgilius probably would just like obliterate like everyone. I can't imagine Virgilius losing to these guys. I can't. Virgilius is the strongest. I just can't ever imagine him losing. What the heck? What are you peeps doing here without him? Ezra's face immediately soured the moment she realized that Virgilius wasn't with us. Her voice crashed over us like that of a host shrieking at an uninvited guest barging into her home. It's not like we came here on our own because we wanted to. Guide Bud held up an assailant. Okay, I was right. Dude, there's no way Virgilius couldn't beat that nurse father. I maybe have to go back and read like what happened, but I just find it hard to believe that Virgilius struggles to fight anyone who isn't at least like color fix level. And if the nurse father was color fix level, they'd be a color fixer. You know what I'm saying? Not a dummy nurse father. The only people I've seen Virgilius fight, right? Okay, I didn't read Leviathan, but Virgilius, the only people seen people seen Virgilius is what, like other color fixers and a blood fiend. But blood fiends are color fix level in my opinion. Like blood fiends are hella strong, and even then, like it's not like Virgilius was like going all out against a blood fiend. I guess he wasn't going all out against Sancho, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just larping. And probably a tough adversary too, just like those assaulting the facility. Her combat prowess is not to be underestimated. Oh, but it's Virgilius. He's the guide. He's supposed to lead us through trouble. There's no way, man. How's she compared to? Ooh, who is that? Around the same level, I would say. Wait, if you know those names, that mean Moses didn't grace Otis with a reply. Instead, she closed her eyes, seeming lost. Okay, whoa. Let me, yo, Google. Am I missing? Is there like characters that I like? Please tell me this is like just like something that like these characters know, and it's to show us that okay, this isn't like a named character in Limbus Company. Okay. But I'm gonna say because like please tell me these aren't like am I oh am I missing Limbus lore? Okay. So this is not a named character or this is a character. Okay. So there's something going on between Moses and Otis. Okay, Moses knows something about Otis that Otis does not. I assume does not. What Moses does not. A surprise that Moses knows. Moses. There's a reason why earlier tells us that Moses was staring at Otis, wherever it says. Yeah. Okay. Moses not great. Otis will reply. She's gonna close her eyes and soon return to the subject at hand as if we're done sorting out through her thoughts. Sharon, that's what happened. I remember now. They took Sharon hostage, so Virgilius couldn't go out like just like that. Okay, yeah. How'd you know that? You mentioned the attacker in this. You mentioned the attacker in the singular. Perhaps just a slip of tongue, but I suspect it was a single enemy, if not a small number. Furthermore, despite coming here without the bus driver, none of you seem particularly convinced the Red Gaze would be able to quickly dispatch the assailant and join you. Yeah, that's what I remember. They had Sharon held on because otherwise Virgilius would. I just don't see Virgilius losing. Not to these guys. Give it to our team leader. Just one look at her is enough to figure it all out. Anywho, did you happen to encounter anyone on your way here? Just some Pekatula and mannequins. Wait a minute. Why don't we get to ask the questions? Ishmael barely managed to wrest control of the conversation amid the barrage of questions. You both are from LCD. What are you doing here in HQ? Where is LCE? Where the LCE is. Well, about that, the LCE was supposed to make an important progress report today. Apparently, it's a really important presentation, too. We've been receiving bazillion reminders about how it's mandatory attendance event and everything. Right, team leader? Feels like everyone was just overlooking how really busy our department is. It's probably a ploy just to get him here. Sorry to borrow your wording, but is it? But it is indeed a really important presentation. Okay, never mind. It was actually really important. Yeah, for you maybe, but my department is also really, really. Hang on, I don't think that's the crux of the matter right now. The presentation did not happen as such. We were unable to assess its importance at the moment. Whatever it is, whatever whatever's the case, the event was whatever's the case, the event was what required us LCD members to be present here at the LCE department. And there's one more thing. Allow me to introduce the newest addition to the LCD. Yeah, our team has grown in size. Take that. I was told you met before. A familiar silhouette stepped forward out of the opposite side. Someone you did not expect to see her of all places. She's the LCD. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. Engdu. I enjoyed what was it called? Yield Thy Flesh. So I'm not even mad about that. She doesn't fit the vibe of distortion detective at all, but I mean, she's here. I regret that we must always meet such amidst a plight such as this. I trust you have been well. Miss Engdu, it's been too long. Is Mr. Bamboo Headed Kim still in recovery? My mentor's flesh as long since healed, but it will take some time until the mind regains its former tranquility. However long the wait endure, it must be. I must. I kind of hope Bamboo Headed Kim shows back up. I kind of hope he shows back up. I think that he will recover in due time. Until then, cause I heard in law. Sorry to get off track. I heard that in. I heard that in Library of Ria. There it is. It was like on the tip of my tongue. I heard that in Library of Ria, Bamboo Hadakim was running amok. He was a demon. Um, I haven't finished Library of Ria, so maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But if he was just a straight up certified combat demon, I would like to see Bamboo Hadakim when he's not on the brink of losing his mind. Um, Bamboo Hadakim is a personality. So Bamboo Kim and the other members of the Blade lineage are on optional general reception and are able to be invited to the library by sending 2 Urban Nightmare books. While his reasoning for accepting the invitation goes unmentioned, in the library is revealed it is revealed in Limbus Company that the Blade lineage were fighting against the Kurokoma clan when they received the invitation, and Bamboo Kim had hoped to save the Blade lineage from being defeated by the other syndicates and escaping to the library. Yeah. I see like actual like Kurokoma clan member. Maybe I don't. Damn, she got giant titties. Who who is this? Steyo? Oh, that's the Ishmani. Oh, damn. I knew she existed. I don't know why I was acting like I did. I knew she was a real character. I don't know. I don't know why I was larping like she was fake. Five fingers. The middle. The middle is the one with the. Uh, what's it called? I, wait. I want to see members of the middle. Um, I want to see what's it called? Nah, isn't there like a person with like a wolf head in the middle? Pretty sure there is. Tanya. Tanya. That's who it is. Yeah, and then they started to destroy it and became whatever this creature is and joined the Blue Reverberation. Middle formally. Yeah, you're a middle chump, bro. You got kicked out of the middle, son. Son, I'm crying. Dinner identities. Oh, yo, Heathcliff does have a former middle ID, but that doesn't even count. That doesn't even really count, really. It's what's it called? It's can't even think about what I'm trying to say. It is it's on the tip of my tongue. I'll find it eventually. Oh, it's the. You know what? Don't even feel like answering. Don't even feel like answering. Don't even feel like it. Where's Limbus GG yet, because I'm on Limbus Wiki. Limbus GG. There we go. This is a lot better than Limbus Wiki. It is so much better than Limbus Wiki. Oh my days. Yeah. Wait. So I guess the nurse father. Oh great. Oh, there's Big Brother, and then there's Great Brother. Okay. Well, when is Ricardo getting his promotion to Great Brother? Okay. I think Ricardo deserves to be a great brother because Ricardo's a goat. Also spiders. Do I want to look at the members? Whoop, already did. Too late. Lei Hong was in there. Sinclair, Pinky, printed. I can't wait to figure out what this Pinky ring. Yeah, I can't wait to figure out what all this like House of Spiders stuff is. Okay, let me get off the wiki before I spoil myself even more. I have faith that he will recover in due time. Until then, I shall. Oh, I already spread that. And do appear to be referring to how she ran baby out of Kim. Okay, through her sword under the monolith's distortion influence. Dude, I'm glad you seem to be adjusting well to life at LCD. Sinclair caught the shadow flickering across Engdu's face as she swiftly stepped into the light mood. I would say I was taken in, but I am deeply grateful regardless. My mentor and I would have nowhere left to call home. But someday we will return to S Corp together. Ooh, S Corp. I have not. Back to the wiki. S Corp. What is S Corp? S Corp. S Corp. Yeah. New S Corp has not. S Corp has been mentioned. What? Wait. Oh. Okay. I don't remember going to S Corp, but I guess the League of Nine Literatures were there. And S Corp. I guess it's like one of those past mentions. I gotta stop looking up stuff while I'm trying to like play the game. Okay. Looks like she's trying to do her best to fit in too. It was always hard to get settled in no matter where you start from. Now that we've all grown acquainted with one another, let us move on to the issue at hand. Okay, just drop in some free lunacy. Okay, I see you, Limbus. Mm. No fight? No fight. Okay. Mm. First order of business. Okay. I don't know what just happened to me. I kind of just my brain cut off. The first order of business is intelligence sharing and deductive reasoning based on the available information. My team were attacked in the hallway connected to the conference hall. That that guy was. I'll be straight with you guys. Super duper duper, super duper strong. I would have stood my ground if only Hornet, that dumbass, was here. By Hornet, you're referring to the junior of our team, but he's really strong. He's so strong that I've got it. There was this time when I what was it again? Some kind of pastry, I think. Anywho, I got some bread to snack on. What is she talking about? Bread to snack on later, and in that split second, my back was turned. Hornet was that asshole swiped it right off my plate. I got so pissed off that I punched him right in his solar plexus to get him punched him right in the solar plexus to get him to cough it up, and he went oof and swallowed my bread anyways. Like, did that make any sense to you guys? Yeah, okay. I guess that makes him so strong. If she ever gets an idea, it's going to Rodion. I can already tell. If she ever gets an idea, it's going to Rodion. And if they give it to Don Quixote, they're wrong. If they give it to Don Quixote, they're wrong. It's going to Rodion. Although Esmer's anecdote wasn't very illuminating, none of us bothered to ask for further clarification, as it seemed that it was the only way to get an objective measure of Horner's strength was to let her punch us in the solar plexus as well. So, what's this Hornet up to now? Ishmael peeked around as though she was expecting him to pop up from a hiding spot of the broadcast sector. Oh, you're gonna lose your mind when you hear this. Listen up. What he's Not yet, Ezra. Oh, he's a traitor. He's a traitor. Up to the secret. It's classified stuff. He's a traitor. He's a traitor. He's a traitor. Ezra trailed off awkwardly. I tend to analyze my enemies with in observations and deductions. How strong are these people? I try to identify their unique colors, the kind of weapons they use, their methodologies, and whether they enjoy slaughter or avoid it. Their attitudes towards battle, all of it. Once I have that, I can get an idea of when I have to give my counterattack or what kind of weakness over there is I can exploit. And that's how I usually open my path forward. But he was held sharply as though she missed smoking her. Okay. Moses inhaled sharply as though she missed her smoking pipe, which was nowhere to be seen at the moment. It was chaotic. I could not identify a single pattern in his behavior. He is an empty shell. So she knows what he's talking about. His act of killing lacks any emotional touch, and that is why you could not get a read on him. On the other hand, you appear so clearly to me. You seem so anxious to cut something down. Is that correct? You are broken, shattered, but every shard is keen and transparent, like a hail of small blades. A glass-like sword of many edges, so fragile with his futile wish to sever a way that cannot be severed. Oh, the Canto name, unsevering. Oh, she said it. She said it. It's unsevering. What is it that you grasp so tightly in that scared hand of yours? Little shit, what are you peeking into? Hey, don't talk to our team leader like. Just as Urza was about to give her a warning. Hohenheim stepped in and changed the subject. To add to that, Martin here and I were in the front laboratory when it occurred. At first, it began with a sound of rushing winds, something large and heavy, cleaving through the air, the kind of sound that one should never come to expect from a department like ours, so full of delicate machinery and containment units. It happened right before my eyes. Something snapped the employee who was walking only a step ahead of me in half. And the first thing that came to mind was this: did an abnormality breach containment? But if such were the case, the alarm should have gone off. So far, this tracks what Miss Alyssa told us. She said there wasn't any warning before they all went to attack. Once I got a better look at what it was, I realized that it was neither abnormality, peccatulum, nor distortion. It was a massive scabbard. When I looked towards where the scabbard came from, there stood a man who presumably threw the weapon, reading a book like he was out on a stroll. And the book was Matthias. He must have been reading the Book of Vengeance. First the thumb, now the middle. I stared at him, and proceeding what just happened when my boss grabbed my arm and started running. I couldn't look back. I heard screaming from dozens of people, but you seem to be fond of recounting unnecessary details. Only after arriving here, the broadcast after, did I remember what Alyssa was still out there. When one's life is at risk, your brain instinctively reduces the process of information to the bare minimum required for survival. It is only natural. But I was the last person who handled that research proposal, boss. Alyssa should have been in the conference hall too with us. Hey, listen. If you want to look back and nitpick at every little thing you did in the past, we're going to be here forever. I know it might sound like a bit of an empty platitude, but focus on what we can do right now, what we're going to do for it, okay? You have time to regret it later. I suppose so. You did say my boss once, so I guess it's only right that I should ask for more faith in you people than anyone else. I would like to clarify that the saving was a part of the experiment, but given the urgency, I will forego a more detailed explanation later. Looks like we're caught up then. Good, now let's show what we know. Moses began laying out the situation with the expertise befitting the leader of LCD. I don't know why my brain cut off when I try to read. Today, intruders attacked the LCD department situated in the basement of HQ. Dude, why is Limbus is such an expensive company, yet where are their strengths at? I guess the nurse father is probably strong, but they spend all their money like building those teleport things like Limbus can teleport to base, as well as hiring Virgilius. That's it. That is the only thing they're spending right now. The only thing. Other than that, where are the strong people? Where are the bodyguards? Where are the people you hire to take care of stuff like this? Oh, they do have like that one group of people. I completely forgot about them. But where the hell are they now? Like, we lost control of the entire LCE facility, and save for our current location, every sector has been neutralized by a single or pair of intruders. Any survivor who is conscious enough to communicate properly is already here. After the attack, every containment unit was also forcibly unlocked, adding even more fuel to the fire. We were best beset by foes on every side. A search for a foothold is a difficult one indeed. Darn, if only surveillance cameras weren't busted. I'd love to be able to keep track of their whereabouts. As I have repeated many times today, we are attempting to bring back operational status. You speak of restoring a sabotaged power grid like the task simple as wiping one's glasses. More than anything, we need these two pieces of information as present. One, who are the attackers? Two, what objective brought them to LCE? The man we encountered seemed to have one track mind, squarely set on killing as ordered. But there are far too many threads that point towards, the word thread, buzzword, that point to a motivation more complex than infiltrate the facility and slaughter the employees with abandon. Moses' deduction aligned with Otis as if the assailant's goal is truly nothing more than slaughter than the first order of action should have been to unlock the containment units. The intruders are, yes, I have enough evidence to at least get a general idea of who they might be. Do elaborate. There's the thumb nurse father who's stalling the red gaze. Then there's the member of the middle who attacked the researchers. And we've seen the evidence of the ring's involvement too, given the presence of corpse mannequins. At least two or more fingers are involved in this attack. Some, the vile curve that the Kurokoma clan serves are here. Yes, it is quite odd. Lady Moses, are the fingers not hostile against one another? Those ilk have no business coming within even a sleeve's breadth of one of each other, save when compelled to attend assemblies such as a finger bow bell, where they oft quarrel to no end. Correct, but consider this from an opposite perspective. There must be something of enough importance that the officers of each finger had to put aside their differences to work hand in hand. Spiders, or the nurse fathers of the House of Spiders. That's what they're called. And we've just snared ourselves in a web they spun. The fingers rarely ever cross the line they've drawn between each other. This is a strange entanglement certainly is a deviation. Nurse father, was it? It seemed terribly meaningful title to me. Then then it can be presumed that the House of Spiders is a place to raise something or someone to such high ranking officers of each finger gather at one place to nurture someone. One might think it's hardly one might think it hardly makes any sense, and indeed it doesn't. But what of their purpose itself is just outrageous. That would paradoxically explain how they've come together. Ryoshu, is it? You seem to be inextricably tied to that place. I know what you want. Ooh! As she just said, I know what you want. No need. I can understand her abbreviations. But I can't tell you what I know because it's all broken. The place, the memories attached to it, I can see how they've all shattered. Who is this girl? Who is Moses? Why does she know so much? Why is she kind of bad? That's Ryoshu's mom, bro. There it is. Explain. You don't have to recall anything. All I need to know is what the outrageous purpose is. What is it? Me. To forge me into a blade that cuts through all. Her blade does literally wipe things out of existence, or so I've heard. But I left that place behind. Ryoshu, can you tell us anything more? Shame, but that's all I have, Clock. I don't remember much more than that. Even if I did, it's not an easy thing to speak of. Ryoshu let out a protractive sigh as Moses did earlier. The long exhalation of someone who clearly craved a puff of smoke. It betrayed the aloofness she projected. Come to think of it, Ryoshu hasn't been smoking at all since we got here, or maybe since the truck. Clock, like I said, and like what you've been seeing, my mind is a mess. I have questions of my own, but the answers elude me. But maybe the pieces can be put together using your hints, like the ones you gave me earlier. So we have to solve this together, this puzzle, or this game of the escape room. Yoshi muttered placidly. If it is you the House of Spiders wants, then I must ask you to entertain this question. Why did they bother attacking the HQ? Oh. As Moses began her explanation, Ryoshu looked in her direction with a mild musing. When you said you left the House of Spiders, I presume that meant you escaped it? Members of the. Okay, she's just here to explain story beats that we could learn through, like, games. Like, she is telling us what is going on instead of letting us figure out what's going on. We have a character here that can read this girl who's been rather unreadable for the entire series, the entire like of the game, but somehow we can manage to read her perfectly, and she can also see what's inside her mind, and she knows exactly what's going on, and she knows that she's shattered and doesn't have any memories of what's happening because she's a great detective. You see what's going on here. I don't necessarily like Moses being here. Like, I don't care that she's here. I'm not like mad that she's here. But right now, what it feels like is that we just have someone. We don't need to be sitting in this room. We can find this information out through interaction with different characters. But instead of that, we have one character that tells all and knows all. I didn't even read that thing. Members of different fingers are hardly the kind of people who fraternize, fraternity on a good day. But this alliance of sorts they call the House of Spiders has persisted even after your departure. At a glance, may only appear that they were simply waiting for your return. But given their behavior today, they don't strike me as a particularly patient group as a whole. In other words, I find it suspicious that they decided to act now. If they were just desperate, they would have made the move long ago. This leads you to believe that they were waiting for the right time, whichever it is, their motive, Ryoshu, whether it is getting you back or doing something else. The fact remains that they have chosen this particular moment to act. Janer's father of the House of Spiders that we encountered, she made way for us so that Ryoshu could come to HQ research facility. She harbored such intense and complicated feelings for Ryoshu, but I don't think she got any. Honglu also, dude, I love Honglu. This Kanto, dude. Kanto 8 was so good, bro. I love Honglu. I don't think I have any sense that she was trying to kill or take Ryoshu with her. But she said the nurse fathers were waiting for me here. Clearly, they're here to see me, weirdo detective. All right, you. Hey, what the hell your problem? Be calm, please. It's best that we do not interrupt the conversation. An intense dialogue shall find and draw out the answer. Let's not dare to stem this course. It is fair assumption that the nurse father of the House of Spiders have attacked this place to provoke you. However, I can't seem to shake the thought that they must have a distinct objective. If they were indeed after Ryoshu and Ryoshu only, then choosing the specific time and place hardly seems to serve that purpose. Well. The intervals between each of the sinners are different, but once a sinner's turn ends, another begins, every single time without failure. This case has everything to do with Ryoshu, I believe, without a shred of doubt, that it's her turn. Once the sinners relayed my words, Moses fell into a brief contemplation and began to muttering a sentence of words. Limbus Company, Sabir, the glass window, the former L Corp, extracted ego ink Fallon, psychomints, abnormalities, monoliths, Sinner Ryoshu. I can't think of too many things at the LCE research facility that could be what the House of Spiders after. By process of elimination, the only reason why answers can be deduced as follows: they're here for the golden bowels. Isn't that stored in Dante's head? I thought the golden bowels were stored in Dante's head. Are they not? Google. Where are the no? I'm just gonna actually not. I'm not even gonna look it up. Not even gonna look it up. I thought they were stored in Dante's head, like they opened up the clock and put it in, but I guess not. So that's how it is. Moses is right. It's become very important for us to look in the real truth past and reach see what lies is. But LCB's goal, its journey, its stories have always been bound to the same terminus, obtaining the golden bowels. Hohenheim, where are the golden bowels of the facility located? I thought they were in Dante's head. Manager like the location of the golden bowels. Is at the laboratory. Is at a laboratory in this facility. Hohenheim gaze turns to me. Perhaps he was looking at the clock hands on my head. Very well. I suppose there's no way around sharing the content of our presentation. Hohenheim's answer sounded more like a prolonged sigh. It was a presentation regarding our progress in the golden bowels experimentation. and the limited group of individuals with a clearance to access the contents of that presentation does not include members of the LCB. Oi, aren't we the ones risking our neck out there to collect those bows? How come we're not allowed to? I am not the one who decides the scope of our security. Hodenheim, your concern is understandable. The company maintains tight control over any information regarding the Golden Bows. There is no way to know at this moment what the consequence of leaking this information here without the company's explicit consent might be. If the worst comes to worst, we may even be subject to a memory right procedure. Unbelievable. We're stalled by the red tape of some. I'm not even going to finish. I'm not even going to try to read that rest of that. What do you expect from a company practically built on secrecy and suspicion? Anyways, assuming the risks divulging this information are understood and accepted by all parties present, let me get straight to the point. The Golden Bows we were experimenting with grafting and retrieving golden bows onto one another. Grafting the bows. Then was the okay. Then the purpose was to combine a golden bow to form a singular tree. Nothing slips a fellow researcher, I suppose. Correct. We're incubating the golden bows under a very special environment to create saplings. We haven't managed to graft them together into a proper tree, no, but the horizon is in sight. Today was a day that we were to share the success of the experiment with the major characters in the team that was in the company until this happened. The golden bows are at the laboratory. Then we have to get to the laboratory before they do and secure the golden bows. But we can't just walk out on our own when this whole place might be crawling up with enemies, right? Is there any way we can get in touch with HQ right now? Did HQ even receive your support request? We did. Okay, so they do have people that are just ignoring them. Okay, that's fine. Ugh. We did send a rescue signal to HQ an hour ago, but we have no way of knowing whether it was received. The attackers destroyed all of our outgoing transmission earlier. As long as they receive a signal, any signal, it shouldn't take long before they recognize that the LCE are attacked by an overwhelming force. Assuming that the LCA has been sent support, that's the people. That's the people who are like strong. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, hopefully, this big company has anyone that can do anything to help us, right? Do we have an estimate on how long it might take for them to arrive? Even if they have to navigate around accessible passages currently present in the facility, it should be no more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Then they should have been here already. They have either failed to receive the transmission or the power outage have trapped the reinforcements in the elevator. Yes. If it weren't for Miss Saad bringing us up to speed, we would have thought of using the back door to come straight to this facility. If such is the case, then we need only reboot the power divider in the facility management room. Hey, Big Man Brain. Mr. Big Brain. If we want to restore the department from such out state, we got to take out all the distortion abnormalities sauntering around, right? In order to perfectly restore the facility, yes. This place has been designed to be quarantined from every other department, even department if a single abnormality has escaped within its hallways. No use sitting around and putting our heads together then, right? Hey, if you guys are scared of some abnormalities or distortion, leave it to us. We'll kick their butts. Nobody said they're scared. I'm just saying we could benefit from practicing a bit of caution. It would be the wisest to prioritize restoring the powerful facility. It seems these attackers are making effective use of the dart. I see. Executive Manager, I'm of the opinion that we must split our forces in order to facilitate our operations given the urgency of the situation. The situation looks rather pressing for us to sit here to waste time debating on what to tackle first. Once I nodded in agreement, Otis was quickly to control the situation. Listen up, men. We prepared two things: reconnaissance and extraction. Huh? Extraction? You mean escape? Assuming that LCA support will arrive, it will serve us best to move in tandem with them to improve our chances of launching a joint attack with the numerical advantages of our enemies. Also, we have to stay mobile. We held this position for too long. Our enemies will methodically killing comb through the entire facility until they find what they're looking for. The more we remain stationary, the more likely we are to encounter them. And that will only alleviate the risk of total obliteration. Alleviate? That was the elevate, didn't it? Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Besides, the others here aren't like us. Once they get killed, it's over for them. Another thing, if we don't get that Don't forget that we have to reach the golden balls before the enemies do. Whichever we end up prioritizing, we won't get anything done by saying hold up in here. Very well. Then if were to leave all this planet at time, where should we prioritize? We have many pressing tasks, as you have explained: golden bow retrieval, facility power restoration. But the facility management room to restore the power in the facility, the laboratory, and the area around the damaging observatory are all located far from each other. We divide and conquer. Securing the golden bow, restoring power, and suppressing abnormalities is a clear path for reinforcement. They're all equally important and must be resolved concom- concomitantly. Yeah, no words. And to do so, we must split up in squads based on our expertise. Yeah, alright, I work better separate units anyways. LCB will be in charge of securing the golden bows. As for our executive manager here is the ability to detect whenever they're in proximity to one another. To proximity to one of them. Ooh, kind of like a metal detector. How dare you compare executive manager to How dare you compare the executive manager to a ha. I'll let that one slide given the urgency. Anyway, we will likely leave the abnormality, distortion, and peccadillo suppression to LCD. Gotcha. Totally our bread and butter. How many typical abnormalities or distortions do you have contained in this facility? Combatants of your power should have no trouble suppressing them. Suppressing most of them, save for two, however, that might pose some trouble. Take these microcommunicators with you. We should use these to communicate between laboratories While it has limited range, it should be useful enough to relaying the suppression detectors for each entity you come across. Perfect. We have secured means of communication. As for restoring power to the facility, I would like to designate this task for LCE personnel here. I presume you're best acquainted for the layout of the facility than all of us. A reasonable choice. The layout of the facility is more complicated than it might have first appeared to you. That is indeed one way to describe the abysmal cable management. Please consider it Please consider it but a representation of the entropic escalation phenomenon. Despite the way it looks, this setup is quite stable. Martin gave a handful of tiny radios to others who distributed them out to each of us. Very well. Don't forget, keep each other updated. The acrid stench of smoke, I'd much rather leave the buried in the past, keeps coming back. What was the point of saying that? Why did you even say that? Why? What good did it do saying that to anyone? Oh, oh, oh my God. Story. Let me fight. Let me fight. Let me fight. Please let me fight. I want to fight. Shawty, call my phone. Don't forget the golden bowls are kept within preservation container. Take extra care when you handle it. I really thought they were like kept in Dante's head. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. I guess they have to be taken out at some point. Now that I think about it. Okay, we've been working our butts off to retrieve those shiny twigs. We know enough about their worth not to throw them around willy nilly. Greg, I saw something about like Bug King Gregor or something like that. And I really want to see that because that sounds like really cool. Gregor's comment did nothing to deter Hohenheim, who kept voicing his warning again and again. Alright, the lab's that way. The room is. Ezra was tracing the availability routes to guide the LCD members to arrive with Moses, while others crept down the corridor, alert and any dangers lurking in the shadows. What was that? It was a wall dropping. Huh, hey, watch out, you guys. Sinclair, this way. Huh? I can't. It's too far. Is everyone all right? Oh, my days. They're going to cut the number of usable centers down. If Honglu and Faust aren't in my usable centers, I'm blowing my brains out. That's it. Oh, I'm not blowing my brains out. But if Honglu and Faust aren't in my usable centers, I'm going to be very mad. I want to use Lords of Hogyon. I want to use High Show Faust. It would seem that the quarantine system designed for abnormality containment breaches has just been activated. Marisol, who had been standing close by, replied in a Oh! I got stuck with a bunch of bombs! And just as he said that, when I looked around, that was close. That wall nearly flattened us into pancakes. We were a breath away from disaster, Shabby saying. What's a WOT? Just when it didn't think it could get any worse, it did. Waste of time. Where's Ryosha, by the way? Manager Esquire, where art thou? Sinclair and Don Quixote were desperately calling out from the other side of the wall. No! Oh! Damn it, Hoglu! Why did I get stuck with Gregory? Why did I get stuck with Gregory? He's saying every Yoshu. Oh, yeah, I think it's the first time we've ever been so completely separated from Dante. Oh, then we can't even afford to get hurt. I don't see any abnormalities around. Now that they've taken over the security walls too, they've effectively forced us to split up. Not to worry, executive managers. This is only a minor setback. Allow me to assume command of this unit for the time being. Hello, that's the first thing you're worried about. Should you be more concerned about? Oh my, Ishmael, get out of here! This is going to be quite the predicament. Hold up high and listen on the heavy side. Are you alright, team leader? I am. At least we have no one injured among us. After all that planning, we ended up getting separated into a completely random team. Let's first check who we're with on each side. Okay, it's me. Oh, I gotta use these guys. Oh, instead of crying, I gotta use these guys. Are you kidding me? Why? What? Marisol, I'm okay with. Marisol, I am fine. Thumbsaw any day of the week. But the rest of these three are high show. My high show with no Hong Lu, no Faust. We've got the detective Miss Angdu and me over here, and Ishmael, Rhodia, and me, Otis too. As for us, Martin, the assistant LCE members, and the rest, they got stuck with the son got Sinclair. I'm crying. This boy got Sinclair. No ID, no drip, no nothing. I know he does this like future Sinclair thing. Come on, bro. As for the rest of whom the speaking style is a phrase used by individual. Oh, they got Faust in mind. They're good. Who is especially difficult to acknowledge the matters. Me, Don Quixote, and Faust. There was no chance that we could get the security wall out of our way, even with our combined efforts. The master key card doesn't work either. It should be able to override lockdown, but even the OT, anyone having a luck on their side. There has been a minor deviation, but it can't be helped. Advance according to plan. This unit, the LCD included, will neutralize any hostile within the facility, one threat at a time, just like Otis pulled together. We'll assist you with finding the trail as soon as we're able to repair and assist. Okay. Acknowledging the LCE and Hoda Hive's team will secure the facility management room and prioritize restoring power. After the executive manager team proceeds to laboratory with the goal of valve retrieval. Figures I end up with the team doing the fighting. What a pain. Oh, they got Heathcliff. Why can't Heathcliff be with me, bro? Why I get? Oh, Hog Lube, don't leave me. Don't leave me with these scrubs, bro. Oh, this don't go. My IDs, my team. I'll take the lead. The rest of you follow me. And with that, owners of the LCD members flip the finish on the opposite side. We should get to moving too. Although I think it's just Martin and the assistant here. Will be enough for the power. Oh my dude. There seems to be a lack of proper structure in the generation of distributing the electricity here. It is regrettable that the facility lacks a backup mechanism to handle unforeseen emergencies of this sort. With a branch of my responsibility, it is only natural that I would have been too busy responsible for not let so. Oh my, I feel bad for you. You get stuck with these two scrubs, bro. Well, not, take them girls' shoes off now. Take them off now. Take them off now. Take her shoes off now. If y'all run into any threat, her shoes better be off. For that self not over such trifling matters, young Heathcliff. She's right. With the three of us, we'll probably be able to overcome whatever obstacle gets in our way, probably. The voice of Hohenheim and the other sinners also slipped further into the background. Should we get a move on too? Let us know. Why is Gregor here? What out of all the characters they could have stuck us with? Why did they choose Gregor? Ryoshu, I understand. It's her Kanto. Of course, she'd be the main focus. Marisol, I understand. Marisol is he's that guy. When manager says Dante says jump, Marisol says how high. Why is Gregor here? Why did they put this man on my team? Why did they put him on my team? Why is he saying here? They actually rolled a die. I like Quicker. I don't not like Quicker. But damn, what does he add? What does he even do? And then they got he's saying. They got saying they didn't even give me Faust. They just gave me the downgrade. I never know the other managers pulled. There was a time when I partook, but I could not find any reason to maintain the habit. Oh, there was. What did you smoke? Mostly things that fall into the category of cigarettes. Huh? After a whole year of watching you never walk on the line, I pegged you as one hell of a straight laced fella. I partook in both categories of activities, those generally accepted as right and those accepted as wrong. During my time, get a few hits of substances. Oh, okay, never. You know what you're saying? I take it back, bro. Damn, you saying I didn't know you smoke weed? During the time about old legal knowledge, I once had an opportunity to engage in a few hits of the substance with at the behest of my fellows. That was one and only time everyone burst out into laughter, though I found no enjoyment in smoking itself. Why? Why are we talking about smoking? Our company is being destroyed right now, and we're worrying talking about when we smoke. But she did not bother telling us her story. She did not reveal any sign of unease or anxiety. What we saw on her face was unexpected exhilaration, as thorough as strange as may be, a flurry of chills and running the mirror. Beats me. I've always been surrounded by cigarette smokes ever since I was a brat. When I've guessed it any other way. Is it your turn this time, is it? Yeah. So damn obvious that it makes me scoff. How do you feel, Miss Ryoshu? To be faced with a past that stands before you. Simple. Is exciting. All the fight waiting finally paid off. I do like how these like newer. I do like how like Ryoshu and Hoglu handle it being their time. I know that you haven't smoked once since this whole thing began, Ryoshu. Right. Trying to get used to staying off of it. Meanwhile, back in the transporter truck. Kill her! Why is she still alive? Red Gaze never thought you of all people would have one. Funny, isn't it? The mighty and powerful Red Gaze loses this tiny little bundle of liability from his clutch, and he's suddenly too scared to even swing his sword right. That is the only way in any realistic situation Virgilius would have cut her head clean off. No mongs needed, no ego needed, but the only reason that this lady even has the gall to even conceive fighting Virgilius is that he is Charon. Not that I don't understand not that I understand. To have an unwatched burden you can't even push aside or kill off shoved into your care, I know what it's like all too well. Well, I suppose I did want the little thing back then, but I never expected her to be such a nuisance. Lucio's been digging around, and it looks like you don't have any connection whatsoever to this half I hear. Could you could it be of a specific use for her? It's plain that you need her for something. Explain why you're letting that dead weight tag along. Perhaps she's like my ticket or textbook over there. A pain in the ass you'd much rather kill off, but you can't because you need it to. Can't read because you need to make the future look. Nah, I'm gonna try. But we sure have a lot in common, don't we? Yeah, isn't this guy's whole purpose is to copy Ryoshu? Yo, Lucy, I feel bad for you, man. You. I know why you're provoking me with that. I know why you're provoking me with that pointless ramble. Your friends are on a mission, and you're making sure I don't get in the way till you get the all clear. However, just because my sword isn't cleaving across your throat doesn't mean I won't collect your little lackey's head. Keep that in mind. This should be interesting. Do your worst. I'm curious to see how long the textbook is so painstakingly crafted for my ticket will last to get the color fixed. Virgilia is killing him immediately. Just immediately. He's a washed down, watered down, just terrible version of Ryoshu. It infuriates me that Virgilius is it just killing? Why let Virgilius kill? Oh, oh. I gotta use these IDs. I gotta use these IDs, man. Damn. Do I even want to level you up, bro? I don't think I'm leveling you up. I'm just gonna keep using though. Yeah, burn sinking. Yeah, I'm just cute. I even. You guys are staying at your level. Damn, bro. Ego. Any me? Oh, that's so much of a better ego. Never mind. Why am I even trying to any me mind mode that? Fail bullet? Hell no. This one heals, right? Pretty sure this heals. Maybe not this level. I really don't want to use these guys, especially not Hydro Gregor. Like Hydro Gregor was good when he first came out. In my opinion, Hydro Gregor is like the snakes are not very good by themselves. At least I got an adept. At least I got an adept in thumb salt. Oh my, these aren't high enough level. Let me stretch out the screen a little bit and make it like more proper. Okay. We keep running into these mannequins. Are they made of? Are they made by those nurse fathers? Yes. To be more specific, it's just the ring, nurse father. Corp corporism, an art of movement that utilizes the interaction between human bodies or human bones and muscles, the contraction and the elongation thereof, with a splash of cubist technique. It seems nasty. You observe closer. Observe closer. Do you see them? Writings carved into their bodies. Those corpses were engraved with wild scrawls of a message carved with a blade. They began shuffling at us with an uncanny rhythm entirely devoid of semblance of will. Dearest, dearest daughter of ours, please pay close attention to the way the line curves. From ribs we can make blades keener than any sword. From femurs we can make bludgeons sturdier than any mace. Those thoracic cage has taken them, this prepossessing yet hardy shape in an arc to keep the heart and the lungs from harm. Preserve this natural beauty of the human corpus and do not infringe upon its primeval precise value. That is the reverence of which the act of creation must be handled, just as a musician handles a priceless instrument. Touch it, if you touch it, if you will. Do your fingertips feel the contour of the blade along the grains of musculature and its tendons and snooze. Sin- oh, Yoshihide. Ha! I wonder who Yoshihide is. The bones of the most the bones of the I can't speak. The bones of the ones most desperate for life have become blade best fit to reap it. Indeed, it has, hasn't it? I knew from the fathoms of my heart that you could appreciate the true value of this piece, Yoshihide. The care put into this piece I have painstakingly birthed into the world is greater than any other work of mine. The smallest fracture or imbalance can instantly render it useless. Once this piece is complete, dear Yoshihide, I would like for you to wield it. I will. Oh, he's making. Is her sword made out of bones? Like human bones? Never got to finish that precious piece he'd always been written about, did he? Oh, no. Ryoshi muttered to herself. No, never mind. He didn't even finish it. She said she would. So, were they just all just like grooming her to be like the strongest? Is she good, Joe? Days. I don't. I like just seeing these sinners. Oh, God, just seeing these sinners, bro. Like my lineup, my off rip lineup is just making me sad. So we're losing clashes already. Okay, Okay, at least I have like reliable. At least Thumbsaw is actually like one of the most reliable IDs in the game. So I'm okay. So he's. I can't even guard. I can't even guard with him, or if I do, I'll like screw up and accidentally reload. Use my bullets. I mean, I guess doesn't really matter in like this setting. Okay, Thumbsaw. I just called you reliable, man. Don't let me down. Don't please don't. I just called you reliable. I think I need to level my IDs. I just didn't want to level like these IDs. Okay. He did it anyways, but it stopped him from being staggered, so I'm not complaining. Oh, Ryoshu. I actually like. They just couldn't have gave me Honglu. They really just couldn't give me Honglu. Oh, better skill 3. That kills right. You're also trimmer. Okay, so I have 2 trimmer IDs. Oh man. Oh my God. I hope by the first time the first boss comes around, I'm not using these IDs and I have like more. What? Marisol. Okay, there we go. Behind you. Oh. Wonderful. You and me wonderful. Thank God Marisol is here. Pinky ribs. What does that do? Who has it? Marisol, is it not you with pinky ribs? I guess it's not. Marisol's gonna run out of bullets soon. Ah. And his damage is gonna be like nerfed. 75. Honestly, not that bad. That did a lot better. It could be done like a lot more if I was like playing it smart, but I'm just win rating. Marisol, he's out of bullets already. Why is? Oh my days, yo, that is a pretty good clash. Oh, it attacks anyways. Got unbreakable coins, 38 damage, unbreakable coin skill. Of only you can reload, man. I for a skill with unbreakable coins, you're doing like a unnecessary amount of damage. And he's dead. And Marisol's dead. Come on, guys. Kill at least one. There we go. Just one more. I might take off Haisho Ryoshu for in favor of Red Eyes. Because I feel like in a solo situation, Red Eyes is doing a lot more than a Haisho. Except when I don't have the other Haisho to back her up. I guess she gets like Rupture, like stack. But, I mean, I don't know how much good that's doing me. I mean, I guess. This is just straight fighting. Let's see. Yeah, Red Eyes. I could level you up. I could level you up and then level up you. But do I really want to per se? I mean, if his unit speed is 1 or slower, the target has dazzle. I don't think I'll get any use out of leveling you up, like at all. Mirror's. Ooh, actually, yeah, Prince of Lamachalan. Esang is my only Esang ID. Rank point analyst. All right. This is my little pseudo bleed team I got going on for this. And we're gonna use this to clear through these guys. Level 6 addies are locked. But fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's fine. It's whatever. It's cool. Cool, I guess. I think this team should be fine though to take on these guys. I don't really know how Prince. I guess it's like it works like any other bleed. An ally with the lowest HP. Should I read? Yeah. Am I gonna win rate? Yeah. Beautiful Marisol. Beautiful. Dump Salt is probably like the better option, like tenfold. But no. I like Blood Fiends. And the longevity of that guy is so much better. All you guys won your first turn clash, so Ryoshu's struggling. Oh, that's not very good. Dude, an unbreakable coin move should not be dropping 60 damage on a single target. Because like, sinners only have like 200. Oh. What are we doing, Sang? Marisol, how do you heal yourself? How do you heal yourself? Uh, how do you heal yourself, Marisol? Heal 50% HP of the damage dealt. Heal 40% of the damage. So skill 3. Marisol gets hit by an unbreakable coin. He's staggered. Marisol, you're good. You got it. You got it. Okay, he's staggered. He's definitely staggered here. Um, but I mean, ain't much I can do about it. Ah! I should have blocked. I should have guarded or something. Dude, I really hate how they're just locking me to these 4 IDs, man. Oh no, ego. Yo, you're dying. You're dying, dude. Who's taking it? Oh, Yi Sang. Yi Sang. No, you're not. No, you're not. I take it back. I take it back. Oh, that staggers, does it not? That does less damage than it would if he was staggered, or not. What staggered? If he if that guy lost that clash, he would have did more damage than he did if he won the clash. Oh, oh god, that's staggered. Is it? Ah, that hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Still like no. Still no ego. It's gonna be impossible ego with these guys. Is Marisol hitting multiple people? Is that Marisol? Oh, it is Marisol. Oh, silly me. I don't even know about it. That kills, right? Perfect amount of damage. Immediate kills. Okay. They got guarded it? Are you serious? Thanks. Alright, what does Marisol's guard do? To 2 allies, including okay. I hate when they do this. To 2 allies, including this, you can apply 5 bleed and activate it. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that blood pain. Okay, yeah, okay. This guy wants his to inflict more bleed to his teammates than anything. Because I mean, he is a blood fiend unit. He's not on the blood fiend team, but still, I had to use him. Okay. Do that. I guess I could. Oh, he's hitting multiple people. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful Marisol. That's a good heal. Yeah. Oh my days! Why is he doing so much? Do I guess Marisol also has bleed on himself. That's like boosting his damage. But damn, this. Oh, bro, unbreakable coins. Why is he attacking? That kills. That should kill. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful Gregor. I need to level up these IDs. Damn. Or they could just give me my good IDs back, so I don't have to use these like 4 centers. I'm so mad they split us up. I'm actually still peeved about that. Alright, Marisol heals himself this turn anyways. That unbreakable skill might just kill him though. If he doesn't kill this guy first. Oh, that kills. That kills, right? No, no. Oh. 23, 51, 87. With my defense level up too? Okay, it doesn't matter. Marisol is hitting all of them. Because Marisol's kind of the goats. Did not heal that much as I thought it would, though. These guys just won't die. God, I wish I had my Rupture team. Oh, we are doing no damage, Ryoshu. Yo, are we serious right now? Okay, he's saying nukes this guy, right? There we go. There we go. That's fine. I knew it. I knew he would. I knew he would. I had faith. Faith, trust, and a tad bit of little bit of pixie dust. Moline. Moline. Please tell me my sinners are back together in the story. Let me. Do I want to level up this new Gregor and use him? Cause like, it will ruin my vibe. Like, cause like I have my perfect lineup of Rupture IDs. And we're not counting you because you don't have a high show pack. My perfect lineup of Rupture IDs. I have no reason to change it. I have no reason. But if I what's a new ID? It kind of looks cool. What? But I kind of actually want to use these poise like index ones. I don't even have the new Yi Sang either. Black Silence wannabe, bro. What's the second art? Oh, that is a that's the second art. I mean, I guess. Show me that skill 3, boy. Show me that skill 3. Show me that 9. There we go. Furioso. It's passive with like all those Furioso weapons. Yo, what? A random weapon is assigned every corner. Yeah, no. I do kind of want to get that guy. But it's not. I'm definitely not getting him. No, I'm definitely not pulling him. I just don't see me doing it. Actually, no, I lied. Wait. Yeah, nah, I lied. I'm definitely pulling him. I just don't have enough, like, tickets to do it. Like I said, I'm pull because what? Ego Compendium. This is not the right thing. Oh no, yeah. Okay, so I'm not getting it from here. I could buy some though. Nah. I could do some singles. How much singles would it take for me to get them? Do I want to try singles for this guy? Yeah. I'm lucky feeling my luck today. All right, that was a bad single. Hey, this right here though, this is the one. Bad single. Bad single. This one though, this is the one. Hey, just another bad single, bro. Just another bad single. This one though, this is the one. Bad single. Bad single. Bad single. This one though, this one's the one. Hey, just another bad single, bro. Bad single. This one though, this is the one. Hey, bad single. Bad single. This one though, last one, this is the one. Oh, oh, I got it. Oh, okay. I don't have enough paid lunacy. Okay, never mind. Whoa, what is this? I did not know they dropped packs. I did not know they dropped $70 packs. All right, Limbus Company. I want. Oh, God, I actually kind of really want this guy. Like, I'm not like the greatest index lover, but I want this rolling copy on my team. And then maybe I'll run like an index team. Or they give us some more index IDs. Which I doubt we're gonna get anymore since we already got like um since we already got like multiple index IDs, I doubt we're gonna get like another one. Especially since they got that one girl and they already got like Faust, whatnot. Do the Furiosa move already, damn. Oh, he just lost the clash. Okay. Oh, but here he goes, he's going to come back. Alright, show us the Furiosa. Show us the Furiosa now. Show us the Furiosa. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. That's not it. That's not it. Is that it? I I guess. Oh no, and then he rips the thing off. Oh, he's ripping it off. This gotta be the Furiosa, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm done looking at you. You bore me, son. Mm. The elevator up ahead is operational. I can see the light of the elevator beyond the lockdown door. If power has returned to the elevators, it can only be in the hold on. Anyway, I said the facility management room. Then once that door opened, the LTA agents began pouring out to the facility in perfect order. They immediately began hacking and shooting down anything that got in their way. There wasn't the slightest hesitation in movement as though drilled through them of a countless rehearsal. From the way they never failed to deliver a killing blow to any target that so much as twitch, even when it was already mangled beyond recognition, it could tell they were seasoned veterans of years of combat experience. I began to grow certain that these figured beyond could brush aside any obstacle faced with ease. LC Special Operation Unit, was it? They sure know how to clear a room. Testing, coming. Oi, give me that. Oi, you alright, mate? Ah, the heck. No need to shout in the mic, Heathcliff. We can hear you just fine. Apologies. My assistant's temperament leans on the more impatient side. Senator Otis' conjecture was correct. After arriving in the facility management room, we have been observing the hallways through the device here. The video feed quality, well, at least must be desired, but the LTA has arrived in this sector. Can confirm that on this end, we have visuals on the LTA units past the lockdown shutters. But all I've managed so far is to remove one security wall on your path. It has nothing to do with restoring the internal elevators leading to the something department. They get to read that word. Whichever may be the case, does that mean that the wounded can now be transported safely? Not quite. Where they managed to send LCA down here via unknown means, the entire facility has not been restored in order to return upstairs. It is indeed a relief, however. It seems that the agents have been deployed to each sector. They could be able to secure the rest of the survivors. Though I've never been one to be interested in the art of killing and battling, particularly those without even a tangential relation to this. To research, I've heard that they are rather formidable combat force, even by standards of the city as whole. Eyes forward. The lights flickered and oh, they're all dead. Roland. Three LC agents who were advancing. Oh, they are all dead. Oh, you're so evil. Oh, this guy, he's so evil. You can tell by his creepy smile. Three LCA agents who were advancing while covering the front of their squad simultaneously fell to the floor without so much as a scream. Like a broken lamp, the light past the security wall continues to flicker. Between each flicker, the malfunctioning light and the outline of the intruder's weapon seemed to shift in different shapes. At first, the weapon stretched into the sharp tip of a pick. Then, after several more flickers, it took one familiar outline of an axe very much resembling Rodeo's own. Judging by their appearance and gear, it's likely that they're the LCA's reconnaissance specialized unit, most likely the same vein as the team that arrived at the monolith retrieval. Recon team or not, how did the intruder manage to wipe out such a well-trained team all of his own? Hold on, do you hear us? Indeed, has the LCA taken care of the situation already on your end? You mustn't step foot out into the hallway. Why might that be? I've just watched the LCA agents take down an abnormality with quite impressive precision. The suppress such a tricky entity in mere minutes. Fascinating. This calls for an additional comment on this observation log. The LTA reinforcements that sent in our sector, they're all dead. What? Were this battle fought in the open field, even the LCA reconnaissance team alone would have sufficed to avoid defeat. However, this is what happens when they prey who what happens to the prey who forget they're being snared into a spider's web. They never fight on even ground. They're always drawing their prey into a location where they have an advantage. They have an absolute advantage. They would have lost in an open field, you'd say. It is meaningless to speculate over what will happen. Look, his prey ensure their minds by walking into this hunting ground. As Leslie had described earlier, with becoming more and more apparent to us. A relaxed but disciplined gait. The man, after having slaughtered dozens of LCA agents, slowly turned to face us, his sharp dress shoes clopping against the floor. Light danced across the glossy surface of his white mask. He returns to the smile in response to Ryoshi's furious. Furious what? Furious wrath. Then his lips part soundlessly, mouthing a sentence word by word. Hi, sweetheart. How did your reviews go? Hey, sweetheart. How did your training go? Same old dull and boring. Dad, that wound on your arm. Did you do it to yourself? Ah, yes. Had to stab my opponent with a knife 38 times through my own arm. Oh, the prescript! The 20th stab was where it really began to hurt. They say that all the pain of burning hurts at least 100 times worse than the pain of getting stabbed. Did you know that? So when you take care of someone, I hope you won't use fire. Won't use fire either. Lest their death be slow and their dying breath curses your name on the long descent to hell. Oh God! Don't they deserve to watch their lives flash before their eyes in relative peace? Oh, oh. So is that Ryoshi's dad, or is that just like a nurse father? Is that her actual biological dad? Sorry, Yoshihide, I forgot. Come closer, you got a scratch on your cheek. Such a nice dad. It happened during Valenciana's class, didn't it? Her methods are simply too violent. She's the kind of teacher who uses the number of scars as a measure of training intensity and effectiveness. Let's take good care of that wound so it doesn't scar, okay? Well, whatever. Oh, she's so angsty. Oh, beautiful. Otis, what are you doing? If that LCE. God, my mouth. If what LCE has told us through the transmission is true, then the executive manager is in danger. I'm just as concerned as you are, Otis, but We're not exactly out of the woods yet either. The security camera feed is working again. Yeah, look, it's pointed right in front of the door, but come come see. If my memory fails me not, then this man attire suggests he is. Oh, what is the middle doing? Why does his feet look like that? They look like actually like talons. The middle. What is bro up to? I guess we know what happens to LCA on the other side of the sector. Yeesh, this guy is practically tearing people apart. What is Limbus's? Why are they so weak? Why are we so weak? We are $1 billion company, like the richest company in the city, and we are weak. Is he shouting something? I can't quite hear what he's saying through the feed. Yoshi hide. He's shouting Yoshi hide. Oh, Yoshi hide. Yeah, Yoshi hide. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Repeatedly so. As he fills the silence between them with boisterous guffaw. Face splits into a wide grin, body convulsing with laughter. What joy is this madman finding this carnage? That insanely powerful kick flung that guy all the way to the other side of the hallway. The footage is pretty blurry, but do you think he's got a prosthetic leg? Maybe not. I guess a leg covered completely in augmentation tattoos could look something like that. Oh, you're looking at Papa's mighty bear paw. Who the heck are you? Whoa, I'm curious. Oh, I'm curious. A covert approach, men battle positions. Oh, you guys got it all wrong. You're watching my Papa work, aren't you? Don't mind me, Kay. I'm not gonna pick a fight with you guys. I'll just hang around here while you guys get the important stuff done. Carry on. Watch him work. Your Papa? That guy's your dad? Uh-huh. Isn't he like super badass? Yo, did you guys see that? Gosh, that text straight up so fire. that text straight up fire. So dope. I've been trying to recreate that myself, but it's not the same, you know? How's he doing that? Totally fool that guy up and toss him like a baseball all the way to the other end of the hallway. To treat a massacre as no different from a gamer sport? What can contemptible? What kind of contemptible scoundrel you make? Oh, so you're the kind of character, huh? So you're into that kind of character, huh? Sick. Does she have braces? I'm a huge fan of him too. Did you read the latest issue of the Cloudburst Blade? There's this new character who talks just like you do. Like lifting his bamboo hat, he goes, "Oh, bamboo hat." Wait, you don't know the Cloudburst Blade? Okay. Oh man, I've been trying to sell it to everyone I know, but no one's interested. One of them's obsessed with training all day. One of them talks with her sword all day. One of them just wanders all over the place, and the other one, what she said. I I think the story indulges in far too. Whoa! I think the story indulges in far too many logical fallacies. What the heck kind of book review is that? Like, bro, who wastes time nitpicking in what makes sense and what doesn't when reading a comic book? Gosh, I don't think I'd like ever vibe with that girl. Anywho, has anyone here actually read the Cloudburst Blade? If you did, well, if I may have 4 hours every time, good sir. Enough. If you thought you could distract us with your nonsensical prattling, think again. Otis, I don't see the middle nurse father on the feed anymore. Is she? If she's his apprentice, then hey kiddo, what are you doing all the way out here? Haven't I asked you not to wander too far? Drat. No more transmissions. They've all gone quiet. Hark, young Ishmael, young Otis, wherefore dost non-respond? This is bad. We don't even have the manager with us. We're all in the dark. We must make haste and restore the facility to its operational capacity. The sooner we obtain access to the security wall control, the sooner we can coordinate with each other. As luck would have it. What the hell am I looking at? As luck would have it, we should be able to locate one of the lost pieces in the circuitry room of this. That is so nasty. Ugh. These remain. The ring made it to mark here. Boy, don't force yourself to look at something. Don't force yourself to look so hard at them. No, disgust is an emotion holds very little sway over me. It's just that, boss. Don't don't look at their faces and try to tell who's who. Right, I lost my focus for a moment there. Let us carry on. I like Hohenheim. I do enjoy Hohenheim. Hohenheim's like one of my favorite side characters. I do like him. What is there anything you wish to say to me? This is highly irregular, but it seems Faust also expressed agreement with Hohenheim. Agree with what? That we must restore this facility with as much haste as we can employ. I do enjoy Hohenheim. I think Hohenheim, like in terms of like recurring character, I like Hohenheim, but I do not like Hohenheim as much as I like GQ, which will be a returning character because we have not seen enough of GQ. Okay, we need more. And I do not like Hohenheim as much as I like um what am I trying to say? I don't like Hohenheim as much as I like Ricardo. Please don't tell me I have to fight a boss. Please don't tell me I have to fight a boss. 3 enemies. Within 10 turns. Okay, there's definitely not a boss here. What does Shangyan need? Tell me, Jibayao. What does Hongyan need? Leaving behind the perpetrators of the carnage greeting Ryoshu on the other side of the security wall, we had no other choice but to make our way towards the lab. Mr. Ryoshu, perhaps a question of mine is one that you might not wish to grace with an answer, and if it indeed is, do feel free to let it float past. Tell me, Jibayao, what does Hongyan need? Hmm. But what is your connection to these so-called nurse fathers? Your relation with them does not seem to have been brewed in mere bad blood, and in change for your countenance, here's the flash of something almost imperceptible. I haven't put all the pieces together just yet, but they were nurse fathers, my fathers who forged the sword that I am. Okay, so they weren't actually biological dads. At least I don't think. I think the in the what's the guy? The index one is like probably the closest to Ryoshu's actual like biological dad. But like even then saying that they weren't actually like Ryoshu's biological dad. Oh god, I hate fighting these guys. Ryoshu. Oh, dude, if I had like any negative coin, if I had Rodion, they could have at least. I wish I'd swapped Rodion out for Gregor, man. If I had Rodion out here, I could have actually like, Queen of Hatred, or not Queen of Hatred, Knight of Despair would have just ran through these guys. I think Ryoshu's gonna die. This is kind of hard, just given the centers that they gave me. You're gonna, you're gonna lose that clash. Ah. Okay, no, I just need to restart. I forgot I can do these. Have these enemies. I just gotta restart. I gotta restart. By restart, I mean change my IDs again and put some salt out here. Damn, damn. Okay, let's let's try that one more time. And you were good at first until you weren't. So thumbs up is coming right back on. Wait, I forgot I can support IDs. Whew, thank you. Completely forgot I could do that. Tell me, Jibayo, what does Hongyeon need? Huh, now that I'm supporting an ID, this has just gotten 10 times easier. Tell me, Jibayo. Okay, now that I'm metamancing. Yo, guys, why? Why are we struggling on clashes? Why am I going to clash them anyways? Because I trust and believe in my centers. I trust and believe Marisol will do over 50 damage. What I say, the pre-scripts, bro. Alright, so everyone managed to fill the counter. Clash. Marisol, I can't block with you, bud. You're just gonna have to win. Oh, damn it, he could after you lost the first coin, it was impossible to win. Are we rolling all tails? Are we serious? Alright, there we go. Are you you're a trim ID? Yeah, you are, okay. I thought so. There we go. Only 8 damage. Thank you. Dot 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 dot. It started winning, alien. Oh, it's this ID. There you go. Oh, come on, Marisol. You didn't even try to win that. Marisol, if you die, it's on you, bro. You didn't even try to win that clash. I don't know why this person leveled up this Gregor ID out of all IDs. Like, I would not have chosen level. No, are you saying if you win the clash, you can just you don't take it, and if you lose the clash, you just take it. Days. Why does an unbreakable coin skill like? It's unbreakable coin shouldn't do that much damage because they're the whole point is that like they attack regardless. If they're doing as much damage with unbreakable coins as you're doing without, then what's the point of the unbreakable coins? Like just use the skill, like regardless, just make it unclashable. My days, they're why are they doing so much? This is actually just infuriating, bro. Like my IDs are dying, like regardless of how much damage they take, or regardless of how much clashes they win or not. Marisol's already dead. Okay, that's good to know. Dude, just give my other IDs back, man. Oh my days, I don't want to use these IDs anymore. I want to use IDs that I know, love, and care about. Come, oh, you're dead. You saying like there's just no saving you. Yo, please, I get it like for the story beat sometimes, but it's so aggravating whenever like they split my IDs up and I can only use a certain amount of characters. Please bust through character. And there's still more, and they're still alive. Good thing Gregor and this Gregor ID and Ryoshu is like competent. Okay. I'm growing gray hairs, Limbus. Come on. Ha! Ha! Ugh. Hiya! Yo, I'm W LARP. Hohenheim. Mm. Nah. Guys, this Gregor doesn't seem like he's doing a lot of damage, though. Are you for real? 16 on a skill, too? We lost a clash. These guys aren't doing a lot of damage. I have to end it in this turn. How much more enemies is there left? Yeah, okay, I have to kill all these guys this turn. There we go. Good for clashing that. I just don't think it'll happen. It's like, I mean, I guess Gregor's good, but I'm not doing enough damage to, like, to matter. Come on, Ryoshu. Yeah, why are these guys hitting like toothpicks? I swear, if I don't end it this turn, I'm gonna be very, very mad. That's what I thought. She hit both of them. That's good. 50 damage. I mean, that's all right. All right, I was up to. All right, Gregor, you have 2 skill 3s and don't. Yeah, all 40 skills launched from this one guy, Gregor. There you go. I almost didn't EX clear that. That would have been scary. Tell me, Shibaya, what does Hongyon need? Yeah, I don't even blame. Oh, finally, my first lunacy reward. Oh, part 1 of this chapter cleared. Wait, wait. Think that means I can do the new Luxivation. Oh, I have to clear the state I'm on now. Okay. I please. Oh, oh my days. Yo, please. Alright, if there's a fix Ryoshu ID, then come tempt in. Tommy Shibaya. What does Hongyon need? Oh, once upon a time, being big. Looks like we're here on the lab. The LCD and LC haven't managed to reach it against his last transmission. I can only hope that no misfortune befell them. Hey, Manager Bud, are you picking up on anything? I mean, the Golden Bow. If those people got on it before us, not yet. I don't think they did. It's still in there. Is that right? I guess I have to be glad we still have a chance. Gregor mumbled in his gloomy tone. Hohenheim will be relieved to hear this. We stepped into the lab. The lights were off. It was completely dark inside. The assailants, that person got ran through. Everyone's just been like sliced in half. Or indeed, after the Golden Bow, what could they possibly want? I was deeply engrossed with my thoughts when I noticed Ryoshu had stopped in her tracks. Ryoshu, there was a stench coming from up ahead, a sickening familiar one. Even in the cloying darkness of the unit lab, Ryoshu seemed to notice something out of place. You smell something? I don't smell anything other than your cig. Oh yeah, you know I've been smoking for a hot minute. Only silence welcomed us into the lab. We couldn't hear any breathing. but there was without a doubt the stink of cigarettes and chilling disembodied sense of dread that we couldn't put our finger on. When I left that place, I remember the feeling of I remember feeling a strong contempt for someone. It had to have been. Ryoshi started mumbling. I should gripped. She was gripped by the chills. I noticed she wasn't speaking to me, though it seemed as though she was wading through a bog of mutilated memories to cling onto her emotion that moment. Oh, a star, you all along, you've wanted to make me suffer the bitter end, haven't you? What audacity! You think I'm the one making you suffer, Yoshihide? Do you realize you've been the one obstacle in my life, don't you? This is the only way for us to get even. Yoshihide, it never stops. The sound of the fetter around my feet, rusted, rusted and heavy, how it clinks and rattles. What is she doing? Why does she have her tongue? Oh, she's gonna cut her tongue off. In that vision of the past, Ryoshi raised his sword in agonizing slow motion, unsheathed the blade that we've never seen revealed before. A white blade with a white blade of such unfeeling purity, devoid of even a trace of mercy beneath its pale edge. In a split second, it was blinded by the glint blade. Ryoshi clutched a hooded figure under crushing figure's jaw in a crushing grip. Then, without a moment's hesitation, she drove the blinding bright sword through the figure's mouth. Oh, oh. Ryoshi pulled the sword out in a single swift motion. It's the pinky one, right? The figure coughed out a thick glob of blood in a piece of her sliced tongue. But she spat out more than just blood, a chunk of flesh, with all hacked away out of her mouth. The triumphant laughter of who just seized victory of one's life. With a deep, ragged breath, Ryosha let out a sword fall from her grip. She stood rooted in her spot, staring at the flailing figure who looked a look of pure confusion. ISOTPIA PITA. Insidious stench of the past in the air. Yeah, I was not gonna get it. I was gonna try to guess it. I was not getting it. And right now, before Ryoshu's eyes, the vivid oh, she's still alive. The vivid presence from memory came. What is up with her? Like a wet to lip. Her hands slowly brushing the lips beyond which no tongue laid, as if to remember the absence of the organ that Ryoshi so mercilessly cut off. Like a lone watchman who had been keeping vigil awaiting our arrival. I asked him. She doesn't talk anymore. The mouth that lost its tongue faced Ryoshi without even opening once, but then I heard a whisper of a hollow sigh escape between her lips. Because of the five fathers, I had to leave behind the single most important thing in the world. And that is why I must take it back. I assume it's her daughter, right? So happy to see you again, Ryoshu. I mean it. Such were the words that my master bade me to relay. The pinky nurse father. As my master expects not from my insignificant self, I am but a blade rusting amidst a quite. I am but a blade rusting amid the quiet nature turn of nature, doomed to ever endure the dullness of today's and the emptiness of tomorrows. And therein, owing to your pursuit of the spider's thread, I am once again granted a chance to carry out my master's will. Another talker, piss off. As our apprentice approached, the real Shinethal slowly stepped away towards where the container of golden bottles lay nested, illuminating a soft globe. What the hell is that? The preparations are complete. I trust you have not forgotten the plan. Where the nurse father had left, a figure of clad steel armored entered. What the? The armament looks a little too crude. A piece of gear imbued with advanced technology. It looks akin to the torture device that we had previously seen in the basement of Sinclair's home. No flesh, no blood, no bones to show in the fight. For an artwork meant for my eyes, its aesthetic is lacking in class. Keeping your mouth shut even a moment like this, did he not teach you there's no more beauty to be found in it? I want him here. Where's the ring nurse father? The armored figured to answer Ryoshi's question with a swing of their huge sword. We need to take care of this quick and track down the golden bough. Let's fend them all off. You're starting to pick up on the rudiments of the aesthetic clocks. Watch that demonstrate the meaning of AOS. Assaults on stupidity. Zinger. So that's practically perfect. It seems. Oh, that's it? This guy and someone else? Evade. Again, 8-point slot of the skill is the main target of attack. Uh. Um, if the skill, if this skill slot is the main target of attack, gain 2 fear poise count from this effect. Lose 1 poise count. This guy is gonna rape me with poise. I can just tell. Sanity passive. Sanity. In a clash against targets that aren't Ryoshu, clash power -2, take -20 damage from targets other than Ryoshu. So he takes his clash power is worse, but he takes less damage if it isn't Ryoshu. Look, movement is your blade. Max stack 50. Turn start in 5 shift for every stack, +1. Or the damage on critical hit for every. I lose 1 stack when hit. After the attack ends, deal percent of slash coin to get to each target. Cannot stagger. After attack skill ends, deal number of slash coins that hit critically. Okay, well, I guess that's it. If this unit has Moonlight Azure and gains a fall effect, SP does not drop below 0. If it's below 0, recover to 0. Convert any SP damage taken into gloom damage, save for SP changes due to base factor, increasing sanity. If this unit if this unit has poise one, okay. Just to make sure to read through all the passives. Actually, I kind of want Rio. Actually, no. Okay, that was kind of scary. It's kind of scary, Honglu. Her clash power is like increased. Oh, my skills. Struggling. Okay, yeah. Gotta drop a skill 3 then. Neutral. Favorite. I'm actually like really confident that Heathcliff, Marisol's gonna win that clash, even though it's only neutral. I'm not confident in Yi Sang though. Damn. Yi Sang. That was a skill 3, man. There we go. Got to read Ryoshu's passive. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. I was confident this guy's gonna win a clash, but Yi Sang, you lost that? You serious? All right, Marisol. Beautiful, Gregor. Beautiful. Yi Sang did kind of sell, cause you guys take unnecessary damage, but skill got +1, deal with 10% damage to House of Spider Hammer. When staggered, immediately recover from stagger next turn. Cannot retreat. Okay. Do want to attack you. Have Ryoshu attack you. Actually. Answer me, Jibaoyo. Come on, Ryoshu. Come on, Ryoshu. Ah, that hurts. Ryoshu. There we go. Ryoshu, girl, come on. No, we're gonna retry. We're gonna retry this. I'm gonna pretend like that didn't happen. We're gonna fight this battle for the first time today. Whoa! First time doing this battle today. Let's go. All right, Ryoshu. Let's see. Favored, neutral. You're unopposed. You're just too slow to do anything. Oh, first clash is a loss. Doesn't matter. Marisol brings it back. And Ryoshu just won't lose the clash, right? There we go. Beautiful. And you just did nothing. You just accomplished nothing. Okay. Struggling. Okay, we're just gonna use you off. I don't even care about the skill 3 because I'm not even confident you're gonna land it. I'm gonna give you one chance to land a skill 3. You better land it or I'm killing you. Again, Gregor's like too slow to do. There we go. Never mind. There you go. Tetner shreds. Okay. There you go, Ryoshu. Yeah, see, all I need was a little refresh. Marisol, good clutch. All right, Gregor. I don't even know what to say to you, man. Gregor, you deserve that stature. Like, I have nothing else to say besides you deserve to get staggered there. God, he's too unopposed. Yeah. Ryoshu. Oh, Ryoshu, that was scary as hell. All right, good. That's good. That's good progress. They have a shield with slow and steady. Slow and steady. That is a dangerous skill. Woo! Can clash with skill regardless of speed. Ryoshu has to do it. Clash, lose, deal minus 80% damage after the skill cannot stagger the target. Ryoshu has to do it. Ryoshu has to do it. You're the only one. You're the only one I can trust for this. You're the only one I can trust for this, Ryoshu. You have to do it. There we go. Sinners are getting to the swing of it. That slow start, but they're picking up speed. There we go. Now you will take this negative 80% hit. Everyone's taking it. No one can stagger from it. 59, that's fine. That's fine. And the issue is, how do we get this shield down? Do I seriously have to hit her that many times? How much shield did she get? How much shield? At turn 5, gain 5 shield for every stack. So I just gotta keep hitting her, I guess? That's what it feels like. Feels like I have to just keep knocking her head sideways. Because I don't want to use skill 3 if there's really like no point doing it, because she's gonna he's just gonna take it anyways. Is it like every hit of it like in a skill? It's like per coin, or is it like how many times like it's like a skill like successful on them? It has to be per coin. Because you know I'm smacking this guy around like 50 different times. Yeah, no. At the end, it's max stack unique charge. Oh, a new charge idea is coming out soon. Gain four base. Gain four base power up. I, I don't even. There's a lot of reading. But I'm hearing that I just need to kill her. Oh, everyone's getting 2 skills now. Okay, thanks. Hopeless. Okay, that's good to hear. I don't know where to focus my strong attacks on. Are you also hopeless clashing? Okay, so I think the game plan here is to just target this person, get them, get their moonlit thing down, while like slowly chipping away the other person. That feels like a solid plan here. Oh, that unbreakable coin I see. Okay. Oh, that's gonna buff her attack, isn't it? That feels like something to buff her attack, definitely. I have to do this. I have to finish the battle quickly before Marisol runs out of bullets. Her shield's almost down though, so 16. Yeah, she's about. Oh yeah, she's taking straight dick damage. It's good to have like 3 trimmer IDs on the team, so it makes it like easier to go about doing this. Again, Gregor's just gonna hit her a couple times. Gregor's about to die though. Like an unbreakable skill. Oh, God, he reloaded. Oh, puts his battle on a timer. I don't think she has a shield. Oh, he still has a shield? Are you serious? These guys are making this quite easy on me, and it makes me feel as if I'm like missing something. Like Marisol, your coins, your skills gonna start taking life. Oh, she has a shield up again. Damn, dude, what is up with these guys and shields? Marisol, I'm so sorry. Damn, bro, they just shielded after shielded after shielded. I'm starting to do like actual like health damage to this person. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That means they're so close to being out of that like thing they have. What? When hit by an attack skill before using skill. Okay, when hit by during this turn, this unit has a skill equipped. When hit by attack skill before using a skill, gain 1 impact rattled armor. When using, God, damage dealt by the skill cannot stagger target. Oh, struggle. Strong is a skill. This guy's 54 trimmer. All right, Marisol, your ego's nope. Okay, so what can clash with this? Ryoshu's neutral. Um, so maybe contempt and all. Okay, I don't like how it really showing that nothing can clash with this and make it out unscathed. Okay, never mind. Forgot. Red Eyes is just really good. Okay, but that means all these other skills have to just be dumped into this guy. I'm gonna save Hong, or I'm gonna save you saying skill 3, and just kind of just like I said, just dump into this guy. Actually, I have to hit you. I have to hit you, and I have to hit you, and then you will go here. So Ryoshu. Okay, okay. Never. Oh, got it. Marisol's gonna rip this guy to shreds. Why is that not doing more damage? Oh, that's all his bullets. Like, okay, that's the damage I was looking for. That's all of his bullets like gone though. Oh, he staggered though, so Ryoshi gets his free skill off. That does nothing. Yeah, Ryoshi's not losing this. Yeah, sorry, bud. Does Ryoshi need Incorp Yi Sang in order to do like significant damage? Oh, I can win right through the rest of this. As long as Ryoshi doesn't get hit by an unbreakable skill. Yeah, I can definitely win right through the rest of this. Again, so long as Ryoshi doesn't get hit by an unbreakable skill, this is just a win rate match. Yo, Marisol, your final act. Your final act before your coins go straight in the garbage. All in his last coin too. Okay, well that did less than I thought it would. So how much damage you do, Gregor? 46, but you're gonna, it doesn't matter because you're gonna do more damage the next time around. Me less because they roll tails. That's fine. That's fine. I even know how much that ego is gonna do. I just kind of just want to let it rip. Okay. Multiple damage from the Iron Baiting Spikes passive this second. When hit by an attack, inflict 1 plus speed, kind of gets the attacker, including ego skills. I think I don't really. Is it going to attack me? Who's attacking her? Oh, it is. 30 guard? Oh, this is just attacking anyone who attacks her. But she's going to stagger before anything. Silly goose. You don't know about the stagger bar? Oh, you did not just do 2 damage. Oh, she's going to break out the armor. Oh, this girl. Her little disgusting meat sword. Oh, is she malfunctioning? Refrain from any deviations to the plan. Has my humble self neglected to impress upon this matter many times? See, fascia has begun to pulsate. I haven't seen something. Oh, is that the sword he's making for Yoshu? Treat me like this in a long time. Why don't you give her some time to chat? This plan involves no outward expression of such selfish desires. The plan that involves only the observation of the warming, reddening flesh of while our heart beats. That plan isn't the fascia's liking. Her tenants have tightened. Yet we must learn to remain tranquil for the common can't even speak for these common beats if we were to adhere to the wills of those who are our masters. I have always been so curious of the maestro's child forever lost. Why not let us prepare the yeah. It has become apparent that this glorified executioner does not know her place. Clearly, it is about time her branches are pruned. Was that the man? Was that the man who stood in our way, leaped toward the pulsing? Oh, okay. This may be our stroke of fortune. It seems that in the chaos of present has slipped our minds. Ah, the golden bow. Feeling a dull pain squeeze through the grooves of my mind, I turned towards the spot that the sensation surged from. I saw Ryoshi standing there, and her eyes burning in hatred and fury. I glared. That would be easy. I've been had me believe that she would be unsheathed her sword at the time. At the receiving end of that glare was a veiled figure who had been watching her battle without word. The Pinky's nurse father simply stood there, meeting Ryoshi's wrathful gaze as she did in the fragment memories. Then she withdrew into the shadow of the darkness, slowly eating away at her shape, before disappearing from our sights. Dante, have you found the golden bowels? We must. No, we were too late. It felt a dull pain in my head lift as I pointed where the veiled person stood. The golden boughs that should have been there were gone. What remained in their place were dozens of cigarette butts, the same kind of Ryoshu smoked, piled up in a thick layer of dust. Well, damn. Now I can. Ooh, this looks nice. Now I can do XP excavations, and I'll soon be able to skip the battle. But first off, I need to do these XP excavations so I can unlock the thing. Oh, I love the high show pack. God, I missed you guys. I missed you. Where have you been? Wouldn't you like to know? Alright, high show pack just rails. Whoa! 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 Sinclair! Sinclair, buddy! Why are we hopeless clashing? I love the high show pack so much. Mm. Mm. Random skill 3 from Heathcliff. But I'm not complaining. Sinclair, Sinclair, what's going on with that clash, bud? Why was that hopeless? Dude, I like how Hoglu is just kind of like the center of all this too. Like it actually feels like the team is based. Like I feel like that. I still feel like the IDs this season are so closely related. Like I felt this way since the Blood Fiends. I guess it was a season before that, but like even then the Blood Fiends are like so loose. Like these, they feel so tight knit. Well, speaking of what I'm talking about right now. Hopefully Heathcliff can do his attack, but it's probably gonna be High Show Faust. It's not saving you, bud. Yep. What does Hong Yon need? If I was in roll tail, I would have attacked like a random civilian. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him, you saying. Beautiful. You guys, I'm sorry. Heathcliff, why are we struggling? Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you. Bum, 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 bum. In my head is a pin that'll write a poem of me and you. Dun, dun, dun. Deep close down into the dark corner. Oh, sorry. Ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just put your hand right way into his heart. Even struggling, Heathcliff still won that clash, by the way. Tell me, Shibayo, what does Hongyon need? God, just like Ryoshu. Just like these high show win a clash. Oh, Dave, master work, bro. There's the reason I love these IDs. There's the reason I love these IDs so much because they never. Okay. I'm going to pretend like that didn't happen, Heathcliff. But these IDs never fail me. Heathcliff. You're an adept, too. They actually just like eviscerate. Like I genuinely feel like they move as a unit and just like dispatch like enemies. Like when I use a high show pack, what I see right is like they come in, like the boss gives an order and they kill and they just leave. As if they were never there in the first place. Like an actual just team, like a masterclass warriors. Just especially like Faust at the helm too, like right after Honglu. Oh, my God! All right, I think I will use this to level up. I do like this art like a lot. Who is this scrub, by the way? Like, what does she do to Ryoshu? Buffed up like a jock, geeked up like a nerd. All right, and we're gonna spam skip battle. First off, let's blow through some of this ink Fallon first, and just spam skip battle until we're out of lunacy. Not of lunacy until we're out of things. All right, I should let's level up an ID. Lucky you, Gregor. It's your turn for an upgrade. Yeah, okay. I guess it's one like max level I do. I'm gonna wait though, just in case. After this battle, it lets us choose whoever I want to. Well, after battle, but after this dialogue. Show me. That's not it. That's not how you shorten it. No. You're doing it wrong, mommy. Just follow after me. You get it now? Don't forget. Such a shame that a blade tempered to such ruthless sharpness was used to cut away our own mind. Your baby's still at the house, ain't it right? So the lines I learned to draw were connections, not boundaries. Now I watch from the outside the clue of moments I have slipped past you. When the end brushes past the beginning, I will take you in my arms and bear you home. Rusher, you alright? Ah, I'm fine. Close your eyes, some time ago at the laboratory. Why did the nurse father create things like you? The same people who used to complain day and night about what a pain it was to look after me are keeping underlings now? Children. We are their children. Ah. So what role are you playing? Children playing. Your child, the day you return to the house of spiders, we the five children shall bind together the thread you have slashed to pieces, and complete the clue. The nurse father of the house, the nurse fathers of the house were beside themselves with concern. Yoshi Hyde. Were you to return home, having forgotten even the time you had spent at their side, it would feel as though all the years poured into nurturing and honing you had gone to waste. They said. Ah, did you know that they call their errand boys their children? What they call us is immeasurable, immaterial to the relationship we share to them. No, it's got a different echo. The bond between child and parent is thicker, firmer, so much that even after I've mutilated my own mind with this sword, the thread of something still remains. Did she actually like mutilate her mind with a sword, like a genuine sword, or she's just saying that? Yet my master still tells me that she has tended to you enough through all this time has passed. Tended to me? Yoshihide. How's it feel to be a living better? Better? I'm barred from enjoying the fresh air of the world outside. I'm no longer free to travel the mountains and cliffs as my feet would carry me, as the other members of the Pinky are. I wish to no avail that I should be allowed to weave the lineations of wings in the back streets. I don't understand. What do you mean? What is what? This is not Ryoshu. You don't? I'm saying I did not endure my grueling life only to be trapped here as your nurse father. Well, what do you make of it, Yoshi-eyed? Stifle your crying. What makes you think you have the right to shed tears? If anyone has a reason to cry, it's me. Ever since you were pushed into my care, not a day's passed without me wanting to cry. My knees. Mother, I scraped my knees. Keep her bawling out of my sight. Snotty, sniveling little brat. Disgusting. You wouldn't have gotten hurt if you weren't such a slow dullard. Next time, keep your eyes open and dodge before it hits. Maybe if you had a leg ripped away from you, then you'd also taste a drop of this crippling agony of imprisonment. That woman was the one who hated me the most. She blamed me for her fate. Yet in the end, Yoshihide, it is thanks to her that your mastery of the blade has been cultivated to such a degree, enough to parry both this humble blade of mine and the brute's sword. The man blocked the ringed apprentice blow as though it was a performance meant for Ryoshu. Ryoshu, you know some bad blood was involved here, but there's our chance. Let's pull out while they're busy fighting each other. We need to go after the one who's swept the golden bow, yeah? Her whereabouts are unknown. Highway. Yeah, I can't. It's a highway from here. Mayor escaped through another route while the ring and Pinky's sister were busy fighting each other. That technique he used, was that hers, the Pinky's nurse father? Yep. It was one of my gouge out memories, but clashing blades with him reawakened it. The nurse father wanted me to learn every single one of their techniques. That Pinky woman too. She sure hated me all right, but all that didn't stop her from teaching me what she knew. Probably to make more prolific, more efficient killer. And that's why losing me was such a harrowing failure for them. All the work they poured into me slipped right through their fingers when I left the spider web. Well, love hate can play out in all sorts of ways, I guess. Your memories. Did you hew them away yourselves? Yeah, with my own hands. I was reminded of the expression I saw on Ryoshi's face in one of her memory fragments. When she sliced out the pinky's nurse followed the tongue. When she drove the blade she'd never unsheathed before into that woman's mouth. When I saw Ryoshi's expression was suffering. Every time I draw this blade and cut something, I'm also slicing away a piece of my mind. That's the reason I didn't want to use this blade. But I've not done so. They had taken away Had I not done so, they'd have taken away from me for good. Now, one last thing that Ryoshi didn't want to let go. The word that came out of Lei Hong's mouth the moment he saw her. Your baby? I want to know if she was being literal about her mind, like being like actually like cut away with a blade, or like what she mean, like or going back to the way she used to be. Like cut away in her mind. It was not for Ryoshi, sliced off both her own memories and pink enough on the tongue. My blood, my ward, my daughter. Lei Hong said she was still there in the House of Spiders. Yeah, in a place only I know, in a safe that no one else can find. What was your daughter to you? Don't see why I should play coy at this point. The one and only precious thing. She's all I have. Even though, even without her memories, Ryoshi spoke without any doubt. I caught myself thinking of how nice it would be to have such a certainty. I see. As long as we can stick to the path, we'll eventually find all the things we lost. Right, I know that. Come on, let's go after them. The elevator's still busted. They can't have escaped to a different floor yet. The golden bow is faint, but I can still sense its presence. Is her daughter? Is she keeping her daughter's like body locked in a box, or is her daughter like actually like still alive? Who's the father? Who is the father? Children too. I'll just pick up to them. Am I still only locked behind? Ah, ha, 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 damn it. Who is using this as a, no one is choosing these two as a support. Yo, what are they doing here? I was gonna level up that ID for Gregor, but I just cannot feel like it. Cannot be bothered. I could fool him. Hiya! Hiya! This Miosha doesn't do much damage though. Oh, she does, but her skill 3 is, I think, is actually only meant to be used with Incorp. He's saying. Oh yeah, I guess He's saying is on my team, so and I also do have Incorp He's saying, so I guess I could just actually just use it. That's too much work though. I'll attempt. Oh, this one's actually like a skill 3, not just like a deflect move. That did not kill. Are you serious? Alright. So we're gonna attack you, 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 and we're just gonna pile up onto you. That drops Gregor's skill 3 too. Why not? I would think this like kills, but Gregor's skill is like so inconsistent. Yeah, it's not doing 48. I take it back. I take it back. I'm so glad they gave me 3 skill slots to make up for the fact that Gregor is sitting on my team right now. Oh, I remember when I used to when Fire Fist Gregor was like the best idea I had. Good old days. Good old Limbus days. Now I'm in a prime heyday. Once upon a time, I lived a being pink diamond service. Tell me, Jibayo, what does Hongyon need? Alright, hopefully the 3 of these guys, hopefully Ryoshi can take this down by herself, actually. The 3 of those guys can take down one Pekatoon by himself. But I don't know. Gregor's kind of here. Yeah, they're not taking out his Pekatoon. Unless he does 93 damage with his roll tails. Ryoshi on the other hand. I know she had a skill 3 on board, but still, like, damn. Yeah, I knew Ryoshi could do it. But the same cannot be said for everyone else. I actually just got disappointed of a lifetime. What are my IDs? What does it even do? Huh? Alright. Combat passive and support passive requires certain set affinities. Can we change the requisites? How many parts are in this content? Like I know there's 3 parts, but like how many like stage things are there? Let's see. The unsevering. It does not tell me how many episodes, story episodes. It goes all the way up to 51. Yeah, I think I'll do it for today's stream. If you guys liked it, like. If you guys enjoy, like. If you want to see me play more Limbus Company, like. If you like me, then don't forget to like. And I will keep streaming if you guys like. So don't forget to like. And I think that'll be all for this video. So peace.